Okay, so, yeah, I know I've been saying I'll resume Umineko soon, but the thing is with DoD is I need to maintain momentum. Because I've gotten burnt out on this game right at the end of the main game, and twice in the post-game before, when playing alone. And if I don't keep going, I'm afraid that might happen. I'm waiting for you to finish your redeems reel. I should have known to wait to start the recording. Is that it? 10 of each? Okay. I'm gonna assume yes. I think it got pushed like 3 hours later in the day today, but I'm not sure. Yeah, sorry about that. Eventually we're gonna reach the point where I just wake up so late in the day that I stream late in my day instead of right when I get up. I swear you did 15 of one of them yesterday. How did you do that? Or did someone else redeem some? Maybe I'm wrong. I see. No, I know there is a limit, it's just I probably didn't put it as low as I should have, you know what I mean? Oh. Okay. I'd like to say I'm getting better at those. Maybe. Yeah, I mean, these times work for some people, so I'm never too picky about what time of day I stream at. Someone use complete cure on me, please. Yes, begin festival. No, you just reload before the final boss, I think. You wanna mess around with that stuff. It's important because in GOS you lost most of your party. I don't think it happens here, though. Okay. Hey, morning. Morning. Man, it sure is hot, huh? Feels like the sun's going to burn my skin like an iron. Summer sure is at its peak. You said it. Peak update coming today. But for a summer lover like me, these rays of sun breathe life right into me. Just look how good my head's doing. Yeah, haha. Top form, I like to think they got on the right secretly at Tengu. But for a summer hater like me, the sun's sapping the life right out of me. Got hair in my mouth somewhere. Why, that scary chaos incident's miserals. Blah, it's all peaceful again. With this heat, it's just one problem after another goes too fast. Ah, well, I'm sorry to hear that. I say bring it on, though. Compared to the chaos incident, a ray or two a summer sounds like a joke. Ain't that right? I didn't time these bubbles myself. Yeah. That reminds me. What's going on with the culprits anyway? Look, they're just rolling around in town. I hear they're still here in Gensokyo. Sounds like they ended up being fond of Gensokyo. They decided to stick around and find some fun instead of returning to Makai. What else is new? Oh, stick around and find some fun, eh? Well, how about that? You know, that incident was pretty crazy. But I guess it did end up fine, same as always. Maybe those guys aren't that bad after all. Who knows? I hear they're going around playing pranks like they're fairies. So things at the Hakure Shrine have been busy all day, every day. Huh? You mean the Hakure Shrine? Uh-huh. The one that's always devoid of visitors? Uh-huh. Well, doesn't that sound rough? Yeah, haha. My head hurts. This must be a hangover, huh? So we're next day. No, we're not. How many days straight have I had to drink with him now? This is too much for my body to handle. Jeez. I'm probably like a week later or something. Not to mention this heat's enough to melt Certain when Letty. The hangover's bad enough, but summer's really kicking him down. Ugh. Couldn't eat how Hachikuma Reimu actually thinks of other characters like that. Times like this, it really feels like it's just one problem after. Those devils. You're telling me they drank through the rest of the night too? Drinking day in, day out like this and never... over and over again, never stopping. Do those Makai drunkers have iron livers or something? Wait. They left without even cleaning up again. I have rules that I followed with the M-dash, but I'll talk about them in a minute. They keep holding these parties against my will at my house and they never clean up before they leave. And who has to always clean up their mess? Me. Try thinking about what it's like being in my shoes, you lazy devils. That's probably the most expressive sprite in DoD. Arg. Oh my, this is quite the mess, Reimu. Erk, that voice. The Yakumos have arrived. Good day. Yukari, Ron, and Chen. For even you guys to show up like this. No, we're done drinking. I'm having the most unlucky day ever. Is Chen allowed to drink? Hey, don't react like that when we came all this way. Unpleasant as always, I see. The incident is resolved and things are at peace again, yet just to look at you. The last devils are in captivity. Insokyo is at peace. Oh, shut up, I've got my own problems to deal with. So... things are at peace then. Is that really true, Yukari? It is. The Federation's not planning anything. The commotion over the incident is settled, and all of Gensokyo is suddenly at peace, just like that. With that unprecedentedly serious incident being resolved, I'm sure everyone's very, very, very grateful for this peace. Well, peace is nice and all. But I have to disagree with the old Gensokyo part. Oh, and why is that? Because there's someone right here who's getting no peace at all. Why am I even holding my controller? Just look at this, Yukari. Do you see the mess Angra and our underlings cause here every single day? I'm getting anything but peace thanks to those rotten devils. Oh my, I'm sorry you have to deal with all that. This didn't need to be an auto-scroller. I suppose the mischief is causing trouble for some people, isn't it? This isn't funny, Yukari. Hey, hold on now. Rotten, sorry you have to deal with that. That's not very nice, you know. Oh. That familiar, blood-boiling, detestable voice. That's me, haha. Hey, you're... Looks toward the player. Angra Manog. That's me, ahaha. Don't give me that, you typhoon of a devil. Everywhere you pass through turns into a total disaster area. Even supposing I let you drink the night away at my shrine. I expect you to at least clean up after yourself before you leave. High expectations. Oh, so in other words, we're free to party here as long as we clean up, right? No, obviously not. Oh, come on. You were having fun last night too, Reimu. That was then. This is now. Come on, please. No. Oh well. You're awful stingy for one who makes herself out to be so high and mighty. What? Anyway. Clean this mess up before you go anywhere. Oh, sorry. I can't right now. She has a tail. I forgot about that. And why is that? I'm busy right now, that's all. I'll be partying here again tonight anyway, so there's no point cleaning up now. Hold on, I just told you no. I'm serious here, Angra. No means no, got it? Ah. I see, she does have it rather tough, doesn't she? Uh-huh. By the way, Angra. You said you were busy just now. Is that what's keeping you so busy? Well, I've grown fond of this Gensokyo place, you see. There are a lot of fun things I want to try doing here. So I'm traveling all over right now. That's a silly reason, but a pretty convincing one at the same time. But fun. If that's all your stupid business is, then clean up your mess first. Anyway, I'm busy, so I've got to get going. See you. Negotiations failed. Hey, don't you dare blatantly ignore me like that, Angra. Get back here. She showed with no warning, shut up with no warning, and then bolted off like lightning. What'd that damn devil even come here for? Ugh. She's just as unpredictable as you are, Lady Yukari. I'm glad to hear she's fond of Gensokyo. But maybe we really do have a typhoon in our hands. Indeed. Erg? What's wrong, Ron? No, it's nothing. I just suddenly felt weak for a moment there. Someone got the death note. Well, Lady Ron. Shikigami note. Ron, your body. This sensation. It can't be. The spiriting away? Conveniently, all the same characters who were and weren't spirited away before will be not and spirited away this time. Like, it'll be the same. How convenient. Sakuya is a Shikigami. Wow, Sakuya, what's going on? My body's going transparent. Sakuya's a top? The sensation of my very existence fading away. It's so very familiar. Sakuya, don't tell me. Are you... What were they doing in there? Whoa. Oh no. We didn't even get that Shikigami last time. You can't get, Nobuo in your party. Your body, what's going on, Nobuo? I don't know. Secret Shikigami. I don't know. But is it maybe the same as when? Oh, I'm fading. Help me. Oh, okay. Nobuo dies again. Nobuo! It's a big sake cup on the floor. Erg. Captain? Ek! What's going on? Ichiden, Murasa, Nue, your body's there. Oh, some of them are still standing, though. That's what I want to know. They're not in their Shikigami poses yet. But Nue, this is just like... Yes, this phenomenon is still fresh in my mind, as if it's only been a week or two. It's happening again. The spiriting away. Bump bump. Arg. Lady Ron. Lady Ron, are you okay? Chen, you're next. I never thought I'd witness this again. Spoilers, Chen is not going to become a party member. How's your body, Ron? Transparent. Are you alright? Yes, I'm alright, Lady Yukari. I'm your Shikigami, the Shikigami of Lady Yakumo Yukari herself. This is no cause for... What? You can see the rules with my M dash right there, but I'll explain it when this is over. Chen. Lady Yukari. Lady Ron. What do I do? I'm transparent now too. It's the new fad. Even Chen's getting spirited away again. Hold on, now it's spreading. Chen. Erg. Ron. Lady Ron. Oh no, we lost a valuable party member. Chen. Lady Yukari. Sorry, a valuable piece of equipment. Lady Ron, she... completely disappeared. Why am I picking my controller back up? I know this isn't nearly over. She's been spirited away. I think it's what, like 70-80%? Maybe probably 70% over. An earthquake. Quick, everyone, in my gap. The return of the spiriting away epidemic, and now an earthquake. No, don't tell me. Remember how I said we had to return things to the status quo to play the expansion, because otherwise, how would you go back to the maps, right? They're not going to make an entire new Gensokyo overworld. Even though they do have that map graphic there that you never get to see in its entirety. I have that saved. I used it in the trailer. Lady Yukari, are those the clock towers of the end? And that's not all. That's the Castle of Chaos, isn't it? That's what this dramatic music is. They're spiriting away in the world of chaos. Is this Angra's? No. Is this Kane's doing? Kane, final boss. No, she's right here. The clock towers at the end in the Castle of Chaos. Why have they appeared once again? Kane, did you get drunk last night? What's going on? I'm not using my power. And it hasn't been stolen either. So why is the World of Chaos back? I didn't even see Moko up there, posing. Where'd she come from? What's the meaning of this? There's no mistaking this is the World of Chaos. Does she just chill here all day? We already brought an end to a fictional world, so why? This makes no sense. Hanging out in the desert. On the poorly tiled desert ground. I agree, it doesn't. Oh, Ultraha. I can't picture Angra doing this sort of thing again. And Miss Kane certainly doesn't possess enough power to create this world. Even the towers and castle of her own creation have manifested once more. And that's not all. Chloe too. Even the clocks themselves have shown up again. And I'm feeling some serious pressure and malice coming from them. Those things aren't just for show. Is someone trying to imitate what we did? But who would do that, and for what purpose? Seems like we're going to have to look into this ourselves. No, that won't be necessary. Oh shit. I forgot she just shows up so early. Rather, I guess I should say you can't. I'm going to have you three exit the scene here and now, after all. Who the hell are you? I'm the evil spirit who gives herself to eternal selfishness, Mima. Mima, never heard of you. Judging by your prior words, it would appear you're the one behind this unpleasant incident. That's right. I see the three Devil Devas I've heard about are no fools. Of course not. I don't like your smooth, tiny brain. Mine has some wrinkles on it. Quite the mouth on you. I suppose even useless losers can be skilled with their words. This blabbing about having us leave the scene calling us losers. You gotta give some credit to like the weird edits of the devils back there, by the way. Easy to look over them. What are you trying to accomplish, yada yada? Teehee, it's all to reclaim the honor of Makai. The honor of Makai? The World of Chaos. It's actually quite the interesting and devilish idea. But you have to do it right, you see. When you represent Makai like that and lose, it hurts its good reputation. And so, in order to give Ginsoku a taste of how scary Makai truly is, I brought the Chaos Incident upon its residents once more. So you're from Makai too. Right now, yes. And since you all tarnished our good name, you've earned yourselves a harsh penalty. Gotta hit my controller to make sure it doesn't fall asleep. A penalty? Teehee, what utter nonsense. What sort of results did you expect from loyal worldly devils such as us? Penalty, schmenalty. It wasn't always like this, but now Ginsoku is a place we've grown fond of. If you plan on destroying it, then we'll fight to stop you. I don't know just who you think you are. But if you think someone as weak as you can challenge the three Devil Devas, then you're going to regret just how little you thought that through. Mima's the only one who gets to have a 3-on-1 fight with him. I don't know who you are or where you came from, but you really plan on getting started without me. 4-on-1. Impressive. Who's there? Show yourself. That voice. Could it be they made all those, like, edits for nothing? Angra. All the music in here kind of makes this feel like a fan-made cutscene or something. So the devil from the remote reaches has come. Are you ready then? Or the moth flies into the flame, or however the saying goes. I'll grant you a penalty too. You're the one deserving of a penalty here. Oh, okay. We don't get to see the battle. It's okay. It's not like in GOS where you get to see, I think, Litos, right? Get her ass kicked by Hina? I forget exactly how it goes. I think that might be right. I think so. Wait, no, I think it's Biotopos, actually. I see. After the spiriting away started again, and those stupid towers and castle came out again, I'd considered it, but I like that Mei Ling's here, by the way. I like that she had a big enough role before that, even though she's not really big in Gensokyo in general, she still gets to come back as a character. It just kind of happened to work out before, but this time she's like qualified for it, basically. Indeed. The chaotic patchwork state of Gensokyo and the familiar barren lands of Makai. Both aspects are just as they were back then. In other words, without a doubt, the chaos incident is upon us once again. But just who would go and do this after everything's already been resolved? I wonder why they did add Mei Ling in, because she was totally shafted in the first game. They called her China, you beat her up as the tutorial fight, and she never takes part again. That should be obvious. Like, you get secret information by having Sakuya smack her 100 times. If we're talking someone who's both capable and likely to pull this off, that idiot Angra is our only option. You're right. Also, didn't they call her like Jack or something in Toho Soccer? I don't even know the reason behind that. But there was some weird thing in Toho Soccer. She probably got sick of her usual fun, so she caused the same incident So she caused the same incident again to stave off her boredom. That damn free-spirited Makai Yen. Arg! I can't picture Kane being capable of changing history to this extent, and she'd have no reason to do something like this anyway. You know, you could share your thoughts with the class, Yukari. We're having a strategy meeting here. So Reimu could be right, but... What's this presence? What's this icky paint-like goop? It's moving! I sense a powerful aura approaching. Angra, you've got some real nerve, casually showing up in front of me after causing this stupid... Wait, Angra. She has to throw up because of the hangover. What happened to you? Those are some awful wounds. For someone as powerful as yourself to be injured this badly. Just what in the world took place? I went for a round with the culprit who caused this incident. The culprit who caused this incident? Did I hear that right? Wait, you are not the culprit? What? I like Gensokyo. I'd obviously never do this. Oh. Come now, tending to her injuries comes first. I can't simply stand leaving her in this state. Yeah, she used Magic Reflection on turn 1. Honestly, probably true. And Angra probably hit herself with Stone Shower. Yeah, you're right. Thanks, Byakuren. Reimu's the one with the healing spell card. This is blasphemy. I didn't get to use that. How are you feeling now, Angra? Phew, much better. Thanks, Byakuren. I guess she must have some Shikigami equipped and we just don't see them. But I don't remember Ichirin, Murasa, or Nue having a heal. You're welcome. Now that you're feeling better, how about telling us exactly what you fought against? Come on, Angra, cough up the truth. Cough up the truth? Jeez, come on, like I said, I'm not the culprit. If what the one I fought against said is really true, then she was a devil from Makai. A devil from Makai? What does that mean? Why would another devil of Makai come to Gensokyo? I guess there was a devil who wasn't happy with how our chaos incident ended. So she's desperate to reclaim Makai's honor, apparently. And she's imitating our incident just to rub it in. This doesn't sit right with me. What doesn't? I remember that before, you bragged about being the supreme ruler of Makai. So why would one of your underling devils defy you like this? Doesn't she just lack the charisma to... Ouch. I'll burn you. Do you want that? Ugh, come on, say that before burning me. Yeah, someone of the dev team really likes Mei Ling, huh? You guys are misunderstanding one thing here. And what's that? It's true that I hold power over devils, and I'm pretty sure I'm the ruler with the most power in all of Makai. Spoiler, she's not. But to begin with, Makai is said to be infinite, with no end to its land. So it's not hard to picture some unknown devils living outside Territory Angra. Which is funny, because Territory Angra is said to be like on the outer reaches of Makai already. Oh, is that so? All that high and mighty talk, yet you're just a self-proclaimed ruler. Loser. Ow. Anyway, so about the culprit. Her name is Mima. Okay, good. She at least just tells us. She's angry that it hurt Makai's reputation, and I guess opposing Gensokyo isn't enough for her. However, she even picked a fight with me in the Devas. I see. So you threw in the towel and came running to the shrine then. How pathetic. Irk. But she knows better than to burn Yukari. Call it a tactical retreat, would you? Regardless, it appears our objective has been made clear, everyone. Right. Someone fixed mailing. Has clearance on mailing. We're going to find this Mima somewhere in the world of chaos and grind her into dust. Okay, so I made a mistake with the M dash there. Well, okay, they're not really M dashes, but they're supposed to replace them. So what they're supposed to be, what I'm supposed to be consistent with, is when a character makes a dramatic pause before then continuing and saying something else, there's supposed to be a space. Oh wait, no, in that case, no, maybe it's okay there because it's the end of a vowel. I know there's no space when someone gets cut off by someone else. I might have not been perfect with it. Yeah, I think there was supposed to be a space for Reimu, because she was following up. Another thing that needs fixing. Taking up arms against my beloved Gensokyo is a serious offense. Reimu gets a lot of pixels dedicated to her armpit there, by the way. Just saying. Let's put her through a punishment as harsh as death itself. Agreed. I swore on the pride of me and the 3 Devil Davids. She's gonna pay. Alright, you guys wait here. I'll be back after I take out Mima. Angra? This incident's taking place because of the one we caused. Even I feel responsible for stuff sometimes, you know. So seeing as this mess stems from Makai, as its ruler, I'll be the one to clean it up. Plus, I want to get revenge on her for disgracing me. And I got separated from the Davis, so I have to look for them. I'll be off then. Hold on, Angra. You know full well who I am, and that if someone goes and picks a fight this big with Gensokyo, that I'm not just going to stand by and watch. I'm looking to punch the same devil in the face, so come along with us. Not to mention you're fighting for Gensokyo's sake, right? If that doesn't make you one of us, I don't know what does. Reimu. That's certainly unlike you. Nope, that's exactly the Reimu I know. Fix her. Reimu. Got it. I'll go with you guys. Let's show this Mima a good fight. We're off then. Let's go crush ourselves a culprit. Reimu does not remember Mima. I mean, she needed to have her memory jogged just to remember Genji and GOS. Oh. Okay. Huh? Oh, what's up, Mailing? Oh, I've been feeling like something's off. And I finally figured out what it was. Mailing? Yeah? I hit start and... okay, the game got stuck. That was supposed to be the cutscene showing that Koden's missing here. I think hitting A was advancing dialogue and hitting start seemed to skip through that. I didn't know that happened, but... I'm not gonna go read out the whole cutscene, but... the gist is... Koden's shop is set back up, but he has gone missing. We'll find him later. Interesting. Area unlocked. Oh, right. So you get another optional place. Okay. The first thing I want to do, the very first thing I want to go do, before I start the expansion proper, I need to remove this guide again from Steam. Guides. Random encounter, Toho Shikigami. I need to go get the ones I missed. I want these. Shizuha is in the Sanzu Nakawa. Oh, also, we have Angra now as a character. Additionally, I need to convert you to Shikigami. Okay, we still can't convert the pro tags, but I think we might be able to later. Can't convert Angra. I don't know what Angra's stats are like. I don't know if I should use her. I mean, I kind of just put Yuka in the party. I don't want to take her out already. So we'll visit that idea another time, maybe. Okay, so first things first. The very first thing. I want to go get the ones I missed. Sanzu River's here. I hope it doesn't matter which screen I'm on. Do I even need anything from these guys? I don't think I do. Nothing now. I'm just gonna run. Can't recruit the Lich. Okay, let me start at the start actually, because otherwise I can't get through this place. So I gotta get Shizuha and Koakuma because I want them. I'm not gonna go out of my way for all the enemy Shikigami. At least not right now, but I definitely want the Toho ones, you know. What a waste to not get them. Mechabooin. I think we might have everything that we need from the Sons and Okoa otherwise, though. Oh right, we walked down here. I always forget this. Now, if it is supposed to be on a specific screen, the guide specifically made to cover these doesn't mention. So I'm assuming it's not the case. But I don't really know. Sure did seem to be the case for Marissa, though, in Forest of Magic. If anyone has the info on that, please do let me know, but I'm not sure. Maybe I should check the Japanese wiki, actually. That's probably where I'd find it. Give me a sec here. I'll check it when moving forward. You have anything I need? Oh, just neuropathy. Okay, let's see. Shikigami. So by type, Toho characters. Bushinroku. And we got Shizuha here. Okay. Shizuha is, it just says, sounds a river. No further details, so I guess it probably doesn't matter. I don't know. Maybe someone in the comments? No, they're just talking about a moveset. Okay. Oh well. Probably know, maybe the original wiki says something. It's obviously been around for a while longer. But I checked one. And Koakuma's just in one of the Makai areas. I'm not sure when we're supposed to tackle the Hakurei Shrine boundary. I don't know if it's like a do it now thing or a do it way later thing after you're stronger, but I guess if it's open, I'll go take a look at it. Maybe it's supposed to like be a kind of grinding area to get you prepped for the expansion more quickly. Oh, I didn't know that was a red encounter. Well, I'm stuck here now. I mean, the thing is, yes, I have done this part of the game before, but it's been a while. So I don't really remember. I was hoping that the peak update would be out by the time I woke up, but I checked a little while ago and it wasn't, so I'll probably have to play it tomorrow. Depending on when friends are around today, at least. I keep forgetting that that's not a light attack, because it really looks like it. Our path has been blocked by rocks. No, Apache sure doesn't have much elemental variety right now. We really did build just for Angra. Let me put on, like, a couple other Shikigami. I'll keep Ron on because she's gonna get something else soon. So you're gonna have Niue and Marissa can... Wait, no, I wanna look at these guys' sets. 32, 31, okay. Take off Aaron then. And I wanna put on Aguya. That's fine. According to the guide, it's supposed to be like chosen to be a certain symbol or something when you enter the area. like when you refresh the encounters. So if you don't find them, I think the first time you touch the battle, you won't find them in that battle. Or something akin to that. So I'm just kind of checking every symbol. Again, I really wish that the game didn't do such esoteric encounter mechanics like this, because there's no indication that any of this ever happens. Oh, I need to take the boat up there. Right. I keep just not registering the boats. Ride the bus. Oh, this goes straight to the end. Is there always that short? Oh no, wait, no, I think I missed a path, like... I didn't go down it. I'm gonna have to double back. A couple screens here. Yes, board the boat. Why is it no by default? I wouldn't touch the boat if I didn't want to ride the boat, Byakurin. You think? I mean, there's a Japanese guide on Steam that says otherwise. I feel like there must be something more to it. Either way, though, it's not too bad just checking counters like this. Really, it's not going to be the red one, obviously. You know, they should have made them into red encounters. That would make it so much easier to find them. I mean, yeah, like, you'd have to fight some stronger enemies on the way, but it would be a bit more reliable, at least, right? I wish that had been the case. Or, you know, they could have gone with another symbol color, but that's just asking too much. I'm going to do it just in case. Actually, I think I might have checked all the screens now. Maybe. I feel like I have. Only used in Ukraine hunting. Well, the thing is, the guide on Steam says this at the bottom, that they think it uses the same sort of encounter mechanics that Metal Yukuris and whatnot do. I assume that they got their info off of, like, the wiki, probably. Maybe the old wiki? For all I know, maybe things have changed in W. I don't really know. There's probably info on this buried somewhere on the wiki, but I don't really feel like looking. Probably search encounter and find something, but it's okay. But yeah. I'll keep trying for a bit. I hope there's not a thing like, she's not here this time, you need to go refresh the whole area or something. Oh, I can go over here. No, I can't. How do you get over there again? That's the place I, like, made it to last, and I forget how to get over there again. It's probably explain the path I missed up ahead, but I'm gonna go backwards first. Just to see. So this is the starting screen. There is an unmapped area over there too, but I don't think there's anything there. Hey, Summoner. Map it. Oh, that shows that there's nothing there. Oh, you can actually map the whole thing. And that's the boat that leads back to the entrance, I think. Okay. I'll just try to brute force it then, I guess. I wonder why it felt so reliable with Marissa then. But of course, the thing is, with Marissa, she appeared on a specific screen, it felt like, and that's not even the same as what I'm describing here from the guide, so... I don't know. There's like 3 different reports here, basically. Who knows? I'd have to ask the devs, probably, at this point. And while I do talk to them, sometimes I don't have them on call. I think there's new battle music in the expansion. That's something to look forward to. Instead of Bad Apple. At least we're guaranteed to get her once we beat her. If you happen to have anything on hand, yeah, and wouldn't mind checking for me, I certainly wouldn't mind. Technically, I think I have the encountered files somewhere too, because I got them for Zelda Fan, so you can make his guide, I think. Or Glucci. I think Zelda Fan. I'm not sure if he ever got to doing the guide or not, but the devs provided those upon request for him, because they're cool like that. Alright, well, I'm gonna go to a different screen instead of, like, the starting screen here, I think. Somewhat later in the dungeon might be more likely. I get the feeling she might not appear on the last screen. Because I remember I came back here to try to, like, get the Undying before, and I did a lot of battles on the final screen, and she never showed up. I think I just chance encountered her once while going through the place. That's what I want to say. I remember encountering her because I think I died to her. I don't think my party was very prepared at the time. It's probably weak from other stuff. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, there's only two paths from this screen. The one on the right just goes to the dead end where I picked up someone as a Shikigami before, I forget who. And up here just goes to other stuff, but maybe there's a split up here I've just missed because I'm blind. I don't know. Okay, that's good to know. I mean, so that does kind of inherently mean that there is something special to the encounters with him, right? That they don't work normally. I mean, there's only one place to go from here, too. I don't remember how I got over there. Oh, is there a separate entrance to this place? No, it's just the two, actually. Oh, weird. Weird stuff. Just a quick poll on people who happen to be listening. Do you think I should do Shikigami cleanup and item cleanup like this on stream or off stream? If this is too boring, I assume on a lot of people's second monitors are minimized anyway, mind you, then I can do it on my own, in my own time. I just want to get some thoughts on that. Surprise Lich. Okay. I'm pretty impartial to it either way too, I suppose. So it really comes down to people's opinions on that. I already have the Undying, by the way. I got her from somewhere else. I think the Castle of Chaos or something. Somewhere. Shizuha... Come on. Ah. I'm gonna do like 10 more encounters. If I don't find her, I'm just gonna leave. I don't want to spend the whole stream doing this, at the very least. Not for one Shikigami. I might go check her Quackma though, I'm not sure. Maybe she'll be a bit more amicable. I wasn't counting the encounters, I think that's 2. 3. 4. I think Shizuha's got some useful stuff too. I think she's got like a magic barrier that nullifies magic hits. 5. Like the equivalent to Diose's physical teleportation spell. So she is really good to have at 1 point, so I would like to get her. 6, I think. 7. 8. He showed up out of nowhere and flashed the party. Unbelievable. Then he beat us up. I don't think that's Shizuha. No, okay. I'm gonna go do the encounters on the last screen. I'm just gonna finish these encounters on the last screen, then I'm gonna leave. So, whatever's here, I'm just gonna slay it, basically, just for the fun of it, I guess. So Quackama is supposed to be in 3rd Stratum, Makai 3. So let's go there for a little bit too. There's probably stuff there that I don't have too, like some drops and stuff. Unlike this place, which I've apparently totally cleaned out. All Shikigami, all drops, except for Shizuha. I seem to have everything. So that's cool. Actually, it's something that we have to go do before going to the Hakurei barrier too. There's a couple other Shikigami. I'm not gonna fight this. I actually don't care after all. Changed my mind. Ugh. I registered that as red at like the last second. Sure. But there's a couple of free post-game Shikigami that we can go grab now. Okay. I'll wait to see what you say while I go grab these other Shikigami. So we just have to pay a quick visit to the top of each of the clock towers of the end. Which we've done a few times. Well, at least here, I mean, I came back to grind here on stuff. But they're all pretty quick trips. Event data. Wakata. We have business here this time. We can go back in. Oh my, now these are some unexpected guests. Oh, if you had been my pursuers, I was prepared to deliver you a somewhat extreme punishment. So now we're like cutscene parties, the 4 pro tags, and Angra, which is pretty cool. Such a shame that won't be the case. I knew I'd find you here, Otaha. You had even me worried with how good of a time Mima gave you. Thank you for your concern. However, there's no need for it, Angra. Thanks to my desire to take revenge on Mima, I'm feeling in top form right now. Ahaha. I guess you're ready to beat Mima then, or maybe I should say resolved. That makes this quick then. Top form, huh? Transparent? Top form? How about we go get rid of her, Otaha? Gladly. Though I may be in top form with the rather concerning state I'm in, that's a proposal I'm very glad to hear. Your concerning state, You certainly do look awful. She really must have given you a good time, huh? Indeed. However, I intend to return the favor, and give her a very, very warm greeting when it's here. Funny that Angra didn't get Shikigami-fied. Excuse me, a warm greeting? After how badly you got beat up, that's funny coming from you. Oh, I recall that once before, you all lost to the likes of Chloe. So that's certainly quite funny coming from you. You're going to make me split my sides. Hey now, we totally exterminated Angra, her boss. Don't go putting us on your level, would you? Could you stop using me as a comparison like this? Yeah, that's right, that's right. We absolutely crushed Angra. One finger was all even needed, and bam, down she went. Listen to me, damn it. And stop emphasizing it further. Please calm yourselves, everyone. Phew, my goodness, how it hurts to watch a falling out. If you have the time to squabble like this, then let's just proceed onward. So, you can get all 3 of the Devil Devas as Shikigami now. And I think they're pretty good, I would say. I'm surprised if they weren't. Let's see. I just want to know where they are in the list for future reference. Otoha, Otoha, Otoha. She doesn't seem to be like after the Toho characters. So she must be somewhere in with the enemies. Oh, okay, here she is. So she's right before, like, the Shikigami-fiable party members and stuff. By the way, I'm pretty sure at one point in the game's development, all 3 Devil Devas were going to be playable characters in the party. They have entries in the party sheet, they have, like, titles in there, and the positioning here kind of makes sense too, besides the fact that Isohime is here, I guess. But I guess it didn't happen. Oh well. Okay. Won't take too long to nav all of these at least. Just a couple quick trips. And I think here I go through the middle door, is that right? Yeah, I remember this. Had to make the trip a couple times. Never did come back for this though. Sorry, Yomu. I used you in GOS because you were amazing there, but Remelia is my physical damage dealer in this game. Honestly, if Yomu had been in the party at the start, maybe I would have used Yomu, but Remelia just gets grandfathered in basically. I'm not gonna replace her now. These guys have nothing. Yeah, here they are to block my path anyway. Did that cutscene take like a half an hour, by the way? I'm looking at like the stream time, and I suspect it might have. Not really too surprised. That's perfectly fine. I can try to check in the wiki at one point. I've been around on it before. Is it? Is this the right way? I hope it is. Yeah. Chloe. What? A scythe? Angra. I can't believe I let my pursuers sniff me out like this. But I'm not the type to go down without a fight. I mean, you could have just stayed invisible or whatever and they wouldn't have stiffed you out at all. I don't know who you are, but you'd better be ready. Calm down now. Take a good look at who you're pointing that scythe at. That voice. Chloe of the 3 Devil Devas. I thought I recognized it, so it really is you, Angra. Sorry. I could make excuses and say I didn't know all I want, but out of all people, I should have never pointed my death-inviting scythe at you. Considering what happened earlier, I totally get it. Besides, there's no need for this kind of care among us devils. I don't think our scythe actually does anything, by the way. I think that comes up if you bring Komachi and Raimu's route. I think it's just like a replica or something. Okay, so the Japanese wiki doesn't... Okay, so I guess it is just luck then, really. Okay. Ahaha. Thanks, Angra. Oh, and sorry I threatened you guys too. Like Angra said, don't worry about it. But geez, Chloe, you got beat up real bad, huh? Just look at the state you're in now. The former Shinigami nearly got guided to Higon by a real one, Shut it. I plan on returning the favor to Mima, and guiding her to Higon myself. Well, that's a coincidence. We're actually in the middle of hunting Mima too. We've all got a bone to pick with her after all. How about coming with me on a redemption trip, Chloe? Of course, I was hoping you'd say that, Angra. Let's show her what we're made of, everyone. Right, we have the gripper. So she should actually probably go here. I guess Otoha's got magic actually, by the looks of it. So you can have Chloe. And you can have Otoha. And I think Zuli's also going to be physical, but maybe she'll be water. I'm not really sure, actually. I don't know. I don't recall offhand. They probably give some good stats once you level them up at the very least, though. Even if you don't like the movesets. Oh, careful. Satori spoilers. My favorite. Out of the OCs, my favorites are Sis from the first game, and Zuli from the second game. Those are my picks. Look, Amra, we followed you like you said to, but there's nothing here. What do we come here for? Careless as always, Reimu. Haven't you noticed? There's something here. Red water, and Amra's real thirsty. It's me, Zuli. Come on out, you don't need to hide. Huh? What? That voice, is that you, Amra? Whoa. It really is her, it's Shazuli. I thought you were an enemy pursuer at first. I never expected it was you, Amra. What a relief. That's for sure, especially with the state you're in. I'm relieved we were able to find you before the worst could happen. But you know, Zuli, it makes sense in all with the condition you're in, but for you to choose to hide away like this instead of fighting, it sure is just like you. It's also cowardly and not devil-like in the least, wouldn't you say? What? That's uncalled for. I'm just not very fond of conflict, that's... Poor girl. You really aren't anything like a devil. Eep. Don't worry about it. You're just fine the way you are, Zuli. I, like that you're not very devil-like. Your compliments are just hurting me more. Yeah, that's enough of the comedy routine. We've got more important things to do. Let's go find the ones making a mockery of us, and read them their last rites, Zuli. Okay. All four of the protagonists finally get to shine, now that, like, they're in cutscenes written for them to all be in together, and not, like, cutscenes that are edited copies of each other. So it's really nice. Why did it put me here, by the way? Bring me back here. Okay. So, third stratum, Makai 3. I'm gonna go try for Quackma 2. Real quick. Not for too long. I missed a box here, apparently in Makai 3-1 as well. Wherever that is. It's here on the screen, actually. No wonder I missed the chest. There's no map here. Oh, it's right here. Okay. Alright, I already know I have stuff from you guys because you were in the Sansa River, so... Summoner 2. All the same enemies. I'll try encounters for maybe 5 minutes or so. You have something I don't have yet, I guess. Oh, I need to put on Zuli, by the way. So, Calm Death, Super Healing, Shinigami Scythe. Rune Sensor is pretty strong. Nice. Rip. It's a nice chance to see the cut-ins too. That's pretty good damage. That's really good damage. I mean, summoners probably have like paper thin defenses, to be fair, but let's see what she is. So Zuli looks like she just has magic for now, at least. Okay. She's got some pretty nice stuff. A lot of it's restricted to requiring land power, but I still have to level her anyway. So on she goes. Actually, don't know if that guy has a drop for me. He'll be back, I'm sure. For anyone curious, that would actually continue on and start the expansion, is to go down, you remember where Suika and Yugi were? And they were like, oh, there's nothing down these stairs, it's just a big drop. Now there's something down there. There's a fourth stratum. Ah, Desert Bullet. Okay, I'll beat this thing up. Do it, Zuli. Get him. Good. I gotta find more enemies. Da 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 da. stuck. Yep. This is a really awkward spot to place something. Alright, everything is accounted for here. I gotta fight that guy. Fine. I'm gonna have to refresh the area after this to get more convenient enemies, maybe. Actually, yeah, if I come in from another side, it'll just bring me to a different part of the area. I mean, I could do anywhere in Makai 3, actually. It doesn't have to be here. This is just where the chest was. So yeah, I'll just warp, actually. There's like 4 or 5 entrances, right? Because it's Makai. The land of mini pats. No one has ever called Makai that. That's not what Makai is. Nice. Okay. Let's go here. Okay, we got that guy's thing. Elemental gear is good to have. In here. I'm gonna drag Zolafan in here for this stuff, clearly. You would know. He always knows. I'll make sure that he knows about the upcoming GOS co-op playthrough at the very least, because I think he'd love to watch that. GOS is his home turf, after all. He knows a lot about DoD now too, but it was never, like, his passion game. Like GOS was and still is. I still sometimes see him in GOS, I think. On Steam, he's got over 1,000 hours in it on Steam alone. Fair enough, though. I think it's probably my top favorite fan game, too. Someone actually asked me just yesterday, what's your favorite official Toho game and your favorite fan game? And I said Imperishable Light and Genius of Sephiroth. Alright, I'm only gonna do, like, 10 more fights. I'm just gonna leave. 1. 2. 3. 4. 5. 6. 7. I suspect there's a specific screen of the area that it has to be on, just because that's how it felt with Marissa. But I don't really know for sure. I found Lily White, I think, in one of the small rooms, like one of the indoor areas. That could have just been luck, but I don't know. I feel like it's suspicious. I think they're down to a specific screen, personally. That doesn't make them much easier to find, because apparently that info isn't recorded anywhere online. You'd have to go check someone's video, and even then, you might just find that I'm wrong, too, which would still be info on its own. Alright, I'll do one more fight. I think that was 10. Okay. Alright, we're leaving. What? I lied. Okay. Alright. So. To the shrine. There's apparently... Oh, I think that's just telling me to go to the shrine boundary. Yami. Spoilers for the 4th stratum. We know it's there. So, let's see. So they said enter the storage shed. You just go in here. Yep, and it's just another area. I think this place is like a long, like, revisit to a lot of other areas, kind of. It's like, reprisal, I'm not sure. Okay, yeah, so here's the expansion music. Golden Orc and High Wizard. I'm glad to have a good column attack now, actually. I didn't really have one before. Why they chose Magus Knight, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I like Magus Knight. Oh, weird. Chloe got something? I'll just check into that in its battle. Okay, you only drop materials. I don't know what this recolor drops. Actually, only 9... Oh wait, no, that's the new one she got paralyzed at. Okay, 18 MP, that's fine, I guess, right? Fair enough. I'm not really gonna complain. So the guy in the back is pretty with the dark. I think his regular variant is, right? Not sure. Yeah, these guys are gonna have slightly inflated stats. No surprise there. Yeah, he resists that. Okay, he is Yokai. Which I have a slave for. I'm gonna be dark equipped. Maybe I should put something on. I do like Lumia. I think I have a light Shikigami in both of them right now, right? Because they're leveling something, I want to say, so... As soon as I can take them off, I will. Marionettes. Oh, I see. Thanks. Man, really, it does no damage to this guy even. Strong. Yuka, why are you biting yourself? Let's see. Yeah, they're gonna get something like a level or two, so I don't want to take them off yet. Oh well. Weapon skills? Like Shockwave. You can level Damon Bane, which I think you have equipped. So use Damon Bane. You're learning Kishin Reprisal. And Byakuran. And level Skull Crush. Okay. Okay, so you, Damon Bane, good. You're undead. No, there's nothing good to use on here, but that's fine. And you use Skull Crush on anything. What do we got here? Some weak to light, some weak to dark. Let's use dark, I guess. Deal with the ones in the back. The unicorn and the wizard. Okay, I might not even get those weapon skills off in time, actually. Maybe the Death Rider will survive? Or whatever he is. Very good. And it takes forever to just physically attack these things and take them out. Heart suction. Good, okay. Oh, you got High Wizard. Nice. Awesome. Alright, well that's another Shikigami I want to put on. That I don't really have good room for right now. Maybe I could replace Nue. She probably has multiple elements, right? Yeah, that's fine. She's like an AoE Nue, basically. Nice. So let's see. You can take this off and put on anything else. Magical Hammer sucks. I don't really want it. Put on like a good hammer. Get some good skills. You can get a couple good ones from that. And you can keep Tethra on for Shockwave, actually. Also, Tethra is nice anyway. In general. Ugh, not these guys. Can I just run from this? I don't need anything from this fight, and I don't want to fight this. These things are horrific. Okay, I guess actually this place... Okay, yeah, so this is supposed to be like, Spider Lily place. So yeah, it is kind of like multiple areas in one. Okay, you get the Rod of Mana Drain, which doesn't really sound too useful, but I'll take it. So, I'll fight you. Let's see, I can also multi-element with this. Here's a lucky recruit. That's cool looking. I don't think I've used that till now. A little bit intense, but cool. Why do I keep bothering using Yuka's card? I don't know. Doesn't do much damage. Oh. Got Elixir on Acu. Which is... Okay, so it's either Revive or... Oh, so it's a full Revive or full Heal and Cleanse. Okay. Nice. I think a full Revive is nice because you can't target a dead ally to like directly heal him after. Asriel. Whoa. College did something to this guy. Let's see. Let's leak very patchily. This guy is weak to dark like I thought he would be. Let's do this, I guess. I don't know. I might want to nerf this guy's stats. He's got a big book. Let's lower his int. Let's make him stupid so he can't cast good magic, maybe. Like, the guy in the back will get hit by other stuff too. Fire and water's fine, so I'm not too worried. I'm gonna use Phoenix just to hit both of them, but hopefully neutral. He should really be weak to stab because you poke out his eyes. Oh, oh, okay, he's got light magic actually. Okay. I don't know, that didn't look like a very light magic kind of guy to me. But maybe he's one of those, you know, biblically accurate angels. Could be, right? Okay. It's pretty slow. Power 9999. Thanks, Yuka. Let's go some physical skills. Okay, good to know. You've got a dark spell, actually. It's kind of weak, but they're going to be weak to it, so I'll use it. Might do the burst in this turn. Oh, yeah. Including Patchy. I also burst Patchy. I'm not worried in the slightest. Fine. Good XP. We're getting like a triple multiplier on it. Ooh, we got Izen Gongen. I don't know what that does. Let's see. That's just AoE light damage. Pretty good power, 125. Nice delay. So it's just like a slightly more usable AoE light spell. Okay. I can leave you on if I want, actually. Oku's level 39, by the way. She has some good stuff. Actually, I guess they're not amazing. They're just 80 powers, but they're not bad. She has good coverage. Doesn't get anything else till 70. Of course. Rock. Map just can't be displayed here because I guess they didn't want to make maps. Oh, numbers, by the way. The code, the code. Okay. We're going somewhere. I'm probably gonna try to do this place bit by bit, I think. Instead of all in one go. not sure if you're supposed to do it now or later still. The enemies seem kind of passive here. That's good. Ermin Soul. What is this? It's pretty good. Restores MP. That's good for Remy, actually, with her low MP pool. Nice. Glad to see that. I kind of want to get more items instead of just going forward, but... Okay, I guess I'm going forward. I'm not gonna worry about, like, completing this place right now. I think that's quite the endeavor. I think there's a guide on Steam with maps and stuff for this place, by the way. This place is exclusive to W, by the way. This was added for the port. Like, on consoles and then later on Steam and whatnot. This didn't used to exist. Baba and Predator Dragon. He's ugly. I don't like the things on his back. They're like vents or something. They're freaky. Can I cut his head off? He's weak to light. Here is strength. As soon as my party wipes in this place, I'm just gonna leave it for now and come back later. I would prefer to start the actual expansion, I think. The festival expansion. Or Banquet? I think it's Festival, and then I think Banquet was the version that came with both. Like, DoD had the weekend version with both the base game and Lingering Summer Heat. I think it was Banquet that came with both. This guy, he just hits really hard physically. No surprise. Let's use Mega Stroke. Maybe that was the wrong move. Let's be real, he probably has all the elements he wants, actually. Okay, that's what Bloodlines is for. It's not positive yet. Oh, that's physical. That's why it has a multiplier. Instead of damage value. Oh, I see. And just first strike, that's kind of cool. Guess I'm just gonna commit to Thunder anyway. You probably just use it by chance. Okay, now we can use Mad Thunder, which is really good. That's a returning skill from GOS. Okay. Just do normal resurrection, because otherwise, you don't have enough MP actually, so no choice. Mad Thunder is one of those really good stat that he moves from GOS. Highly coveted. Oh, no you don't. Patchy has shields. I do not care about what you're going to do. It's irrelevant. Sorry. Jackpot. I feel like we already had someone with Jackpot, but maybe not. It's the multi-hit field. So far, there aren't too many drops in this place, but that's fine, I guess. Still need to get the Dreadnought. I'm gonna beat 12, it's a start, right? Oh, not much of one, though. Let's see. No, you're actually weak to Thunder. I was just assuming because you're green, you're thunder type, but that is not the case actually. Okay, so he's weak to thunder and uses thunder. Okay, that's actually just a status move, I guess. 1 million volts just lowers your HP to like 1. I apologize for the flashes that causes. I can't imagine what it would be like being someone with epilepsy and wanting to play video games, because a lot of games don't have warnings for that kind of stuff or settings. I don't know how easy it is to trigger that kind of thing. I would assume with my very limited knowledge, don't hate on me here if I'm wrong, that it's fine for like an occasional flash like that. I think it's like sequences of rapid flashes, like a long sequence, right? That's the problem, usually. I'm not really sure on that. Again, I've never really learned this kind of thing. So I don't know. Hi, Chuckles. Oh, level cap rose. Okay, sure, thanks. I don't know what it was before, probably 70? But there's no way I was hitting 70 anytime soon anyway. Okay, and I can go over there too. But yeah, I knew a girl with epilepsy once. Never saw her having a seizure or anything. And I don't know if it was like triggered by light or just random seizures. The only thing I remember is I think she said she knew when she was going to have a seizure because she would smell toast? Pancakes? One of those, I forget which. This thing is gonna kill me, by the way. I'm not gonna kill this. I'm in trouble. Big trouble. That is a greater demon right there. Greater demon. Big problem enemy. I would want, like, full spell cards for that, probably. Oh, great. It's okay, thanks for checking into the data anyway. No biggie. All the time in the world to get them later. There's Shikiami. Oh, look, he's got a little girl hiding behind him. I forgot about that. Hachikumo does like doing a thing where like some of the big enemies have like little girls riding them. I guess this guy is one of them. Okay, we kind of need to get some party members up. But I don't think we're gonna pull it off, probably. Let's see. Can't use Mad Thunder. Oh, but I can give Byakurin an early turn so she can revive. Of course, this revives us with low HP, so odds are we might not survive, depending on what they do. Okay, well they didn't do AoE, so that's good. We might be able to eke out a win here. I don't know. Now this amazing Demon Slay move that's gonna do big damage. It's not, actually. We have this. I can speak from experience with Touhou Maiden that Hachikuma's methods of like laying out enemy counters and stuff are not always the most intuitive. Touhou Maiden has like multiple different kinds of encounters. Testament, nice. Okay, I'm surprised I survived that. Very much so. I'm not really dead set on going too much further into this place, but whatever I get in my first trip, you know. This room is a dead end. You have to come in from somewhere else. Not from here, apparently. I see. Well, I guess I leave. Okay. There must be another... Oh yeah. I was thinking it was kind of weird. It felt like I didn't jump down the hole I'd seen before. So there are 2 holes in that screen. Ugh, no, I can't do this fight. I can't do this fight. I'm running. That thing is just gonna breathe on the team and kill everyone. I don't have enough, like, spell cards and MP to win this. Absolutely not. So yeah, there's multiple holes here. My suspicion was right, actually. Da dun da da da. Okay, now we're over here. Cool. And is there progress from here, or is this just for items? No, 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 no. Nuh-uh. Nope. Not without a party ready. There's some further nuance for the final area where you can move certain enemy symbols to a different spot on the map and actually change the encounters, so that's there. Interesting. I didn't know there were like different encounters in different parts of the screens. Oh, Labyrinth of Toho or something. No, no, no. Yeah, the game just says so much stuff that's not clear. So I guess in that sense, it's not the symbol that matters, but more of where you encounter on the screen, maybe, huh? So people think that it's the symbol because typically the symbol starts somewhere on the screen, and typically by the time you get there, they won't have wandered too far. So maybe that's where that perception comes from. I mean, it'd be weird if it only affects one area of the game, but, I mean, I wouldn't put it past them. I've actually never been to Black Sanctuary before, it's too late in the expansion. I've never made it there. Expansion gets pretty hard. Not that way. Can I even... I gotta walk around there, I see. Okay. Avoiding as many enemies as I can in this hellhole. Every one of these fights has at least one really strong guy that I don't want to deal with right now. So I'm running. Running seems really easy in this, though. I can't say I've failed to run in a while. Oh, there we go. I knew as soon as I said something I would fail a run. Okay. And that's what we do in the barrier for now. Actually, hold on. I want to go in and go up, because there was also an up. I just want to see what's there real quick. Maybe it's a dead end. Just with a fun item or cutscene or something. I don't really know. Probably not a cutscene, because I don't think they had any cutscenes in the W version in particular, probably. This is boundary 9. Is this just the other side? Oh, it's just more stuff. Oh no. Oh, no, no, no. Okay, so it's one way. Okay. But there's an encounter. I can recruit him. I can recruit the Greater Daemon if I grind enough of them. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy. That's great news. He's got a good drop rate on that armor, though. This guy's going to be real fun to get. He's probably really good though. 1992. That's the year I was born. You can actually see like the feet of the girl behind him too. Okay, that's surprisingly fine. He's not as struggle I thought. He's not really doing that much so far. Usually those breath attacks are really nasty. Weird. I don't know. But I'm not really gonna question it too much. That's physical. There's no point using that. Da, 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 da. My friend DM'd me saying that they have no sense for art, but like, what do you want me to do to answer to that? I'll respond later, but like, ask Birdie. Not me. Even compounded by the fact that they actually know Ferdy. Don't go to me for advice. I'm shit at art. I'm working on it. I'm gonna start kind of going through the courses on this site called Drawbox that I found last night. Totally free. I'm gonna try to learn from what they have, their materials. Let me do one more fight up on this screen that actually has a purpose, so not this fight. Then I'm gonna leave here and go into the expansion. Okay, you have the Rod of Mana Drains, so we'll fish for that. Okay. Is that Peak update out yet? I don't play Peak today, damn it. No. It's supposed to come out today. Hurry it up. When I hear the 11th, I expect like early in the day. Maybe it'll come out at noon. But noon, what time zone? I don't know. Okay, get me out of this place. We're done here for now. I'll come back later. This will be a gradual grind, a slow burn, if you will. Okay, so, third stratum. There's still a question mark, by the way, and I don't know why. I don't know what I missed here. But whatever. Going to the stairwell. This is actual content down here. Real content. Some good music down here. Well, what's this? My goodness, I never would have thought a new stratum would appear below the third. Oh, these places are getting light, by the way, if they're all stacked on each other. I got bored of making the world of chaos, so I left those stairs going nowhere. She really went and added on to it, huh? That devil does some interesting things after all. With this exaggeratedly large place waiting for us down here, it looks like there's no mistaking that we found what the culprit is. Agreed. I don't know where she's hiding down here, but we've got to catch her, so let's leave no stone unturned. And when we catch her, then comes her punishment. Now, just how should I pay her back for damaging my goods like that? Damaging your goods? That expression is inappropriate, Angra. Anyway, you'll get the idea. Let's get going then. We're going hunting in the 4th stratum. The expansion has a lot of PC98 music, which I love it for. I don't love everything else about it, but the music is great. Let's check some counters. Oh, here they are already. The cleaners, the classic guys. Everyone, meet the cleaners. These guys are the funniest enemies in the game. Do I use fire on them? Do I like try to explode them? I don't know what to do actually, I'm not sure. Just try something. Whatever. Oh, this is gonna piss off the squid thing too, but whatever. It's fine. I took a walk all the way down to my parents' yesterday, which is like an hour and a half walk or so. But apparently, according to my phone, it was only like 5,000 something steps. Oof. But it was an outside walk in the summer heat, like almost 90 degrees, so hopefully that means I burn more calories by sweating? I don't know. Not sure. It was definitely something, though. I don't plan on doing it again today. Every now and again, maybe it's not bad, but not as a frequent occurrence for sure. I prefer walking at home, but I want to just get out for a while, I guess. Motivate myself. Fantasy Stone. We got Winged Eyeballs too. Another classic piece in 98 thing. With a little baby Evil Eye Sigma here. Actually, hold on. I probably want to just use this because I bet they're weak to stab. I'll use Chloe's thing. Runus Hunter. I'm just clearing notifications. Okay. I'm good. Oh, except for the hiccups, I'm not good. Forgot their last word. Help. Okay, well it's not the Ocarina, so I don't really care. How are they not weak to stab? How did you not make the eyeball enemy weak to stab? I think the like, Gorgon balls are weak to stab? So, there's some consistency there, but not full. I do want to fight some things down here. So, you're weak to fire, yes, critically so. You guys are weak to light. Okay. What can you do? Do we have Aquatic Slay? No. You're a yokai. I have a slay for that. That's Holy Cross. So that'll do. I wonder if I can inflict death on this guy. Items? Kirin armor would be nice. Use light on you, and... Wait, no. You do this. Actually, no. Do AoE. Because we want to hit the guy in the front, too. We'll do it like this. That's fine. Let's mess with the curtain all the time. Nice. Good job, Remy. Good job, Remy. She's the queen for a reason. Getting some fast levels at least, that's great. So we're gonna be going into the mine in a moment here. That's gonna be the main area. At this point I might as well heal again before I do that, just walk right back down here, huh? Wait, no, you guys are Tsukumogami. Okay, sure. I'll use Phoenix then. Oh no, I used Testament by mistake. I didn't cancel. Oh well. Whatevs. They're dead anyway. Oh, okay. So, today's Monday, which is my designated day off. It was designated as my day off for Danmaku Maze. So I've decided it's just my day off in general for like translating his stuff. I might as well like overlap it, you know? So I'm gonna be doing some other stuff today. I'm trying drawing and stuff some more. Let me go through some of that course stuff, because I don't really consider that work. It's kind of gonna be work, but it's gonna be educational too. Why am I trying to use Thunder on him? It doesn't matter, just do it. slow anyway. Good job, Yak. Okay, so yeah, we can warp here, so leave. Heal. And go back. And then we just go straight for the mines that I yearn for. Speaking of mines, I played a game called Gemporium last night. It's on Steam. It was on sale. Kind of like Pokemon Gen 4's like underground mining minigame, but like turned into a full game. You can beat the game within like 4 or 5 hours. I beat it in 4.5. And I don't really care about like getting the achievements or 100%ing it. But I paid off the debt, which is essentially the end of the game. There's no credits roll though, oddly enough. Deep Goose. But it was fun. If you get it, I don't recommend marathoning it. Split it up into at least 2 sessions. 4.5 hours was a little bit long for one session. But at one point I was like, well, I'm kind of close, you know? It's got like upgrades and stuff, so it almost feels like an incremental game. But it's not an idle game, not at all. There's no idling to be done. The only thing that you can consider idling is like, you can put a few of your gems into like a rock tumbler that you get later on to like process them for you. Oh hey, look, it says Makai on the little like manhole down there. Never saw that. Yeah, I think that shows up on stream just fine too. Neat. I hope I don't need to censor the time to keep it glitched. Knight's Veil. Okay. Nothing else in here. Sylph Princess. Okay. I don't know. Really, Yuka doesn't really have much place in these fights, honestly. That's okay though. She doesn't need a place, I guess. Let's have you hit the thing in the back. And Patchy can do Testament. A Testament. Descent of Inazuma 11 to take out the eyeballs. It's coming back to me now. I had a Detective Conan dream last night. I think Ron got turned into a rat and got kidnapped by like some foreign country sultan. And I was Conan and I was trying to get her back. Very strange. Very, very strange dream. There was a lot more to it than that. But it's not so much plot as it was action. There were parts where I was like blending into like a crowd of students in some like big like overseas school event or something. Like, so the guy didn't pick up that it was me. I don't understand. Very, very strange dream I had. I'm gonna die, by the way. I blame Detective Conan. He distracted me. Clearly his fault. There's only one truth, and it's that he caused this incident. His presence caused it. The Grim Reaper. I want this. Oh. I figured it would be for Honor or something, but no. Galaxy Shield, Chemical Garter. Okay. Weak to fire, weak to lights. I understand. So what you want me to do is stab them. I can do that. Since these guys are all higher level enemies, I think I should be advancing my, like, skill learning faster, maybe? I think that's how it works. It looks at, like, enemy level difference, right? So, I don't know. Well, actually, I'm not having Yuka attack enough. I just have to have her attack more, physically. That would make sense, huh? Here, be a Grand Buster at one point, whatever that is. But I want to go this way. that's hot. You can't examine many things in this game, but you can examine the fireplace and burn yourself. Why not? A very important ability. Oh, so you picked out Shizuoka appears on 5 specific maps. I mean, I think there's only like 5 maps in the Sanzu River, though. It's a pretty small place, right? I mean, that's something I could actually check. I could tell you how many maps there are in the Sanzu River. If I look at my files, like my translation sheets, because all of the areas, if I recall right, are just written out manually, like the area names. Let me see here. Party dialogue. Screenshots. That's the board. It's external strings. Oh, I found it. Sanzu River. Okay, no, so it's not like GOS actually. No, actually I can't help you. This is just stuff from the map. Like the overworld map where you fast travel. That's actually all that DoD has. In GOS, I had to translate, I think, every individual map string, I want to say. But it wasn't like that in DoD. Super Elite Tanuki. He's old. No, I want Yuka to level up her skills. He's a beast, actually. He's not a yokai. Obviously. Okay, well, let's keep on doing the usual here, probably. Disintegrate him. Burn the Tanuki to ash. Of course, beasts are weak to fire in Hachikuma. I should have pieced that together. $2024. One off from the current year. One off. Feels like it's been 2025 for a long time. Which is a good thing. I want my perception of time to be slow. I want it to feel like I have more time in my life. It's a good thing. Don't tell me that we're 3/4 of the way into it. I don't want that information. We're not quite there yet. We're not in September yet. We're not in the 9th month yet. Nearly. I mean, we're like almost halfway through August. Don't give me existential dread, please. I stream to avoid the existential dread you see. Respect that. Okay, so I see there's a secret passage to get that. Yep. And is there any way out of this room now? No, you have to pull that from the other side. You big dummy. College in September, huh? Nice. Congrats. Hope that goes well. I never did college. Don't plan on it. I know I'm in the minority there, probably. A lot of people swear by college. I always wanted to find my own way without relying on a piece of paper, like a degree. And I think I managed to do that. You know, your success is what you make of it, and I'm happy doing what I do, so. I think I'm doing pretty decent. Depression sucks, but I'll tell you for sure, I'd be just as depressed if I went to college. Probably more depressed. I hear it's rough, especially financially. So I don't know how I'd be supporting myself if I went to college. with like a proper 9-to-5 job, and I'll tell you, that's not good for me. I'm not suited for one of those. I get bored too easily. Weak absolute. I'll fight this thing. Flying Snake, Deep Iconic Cactus, and Super Elite Tonicate. So this guy only has treasure. Like materials, rather. Yeah, I've just never learned really well in that kind of setting, I don't think, honestly. Like, this is my observation in my adult life. I learn by doing things, providing myself specific problems, and requiring that I find solutions. So let's say I'm, like, coding a game. I'm not gonna, like, read tutorials on how to, like, do stuff. Instead, I'm going to just wing it as best as I can, figure out systems on my own for the most part. And if there's something I can't figure out how to do, I'll refer to help and try to, you know, push my way through it. And that's how I learn, by implementing the things that I don't understand, typically. So there's a lot of stuff that I don't know about coding, like basic things. I forget how to set up a new Lua, like Love2D project, for example, every time. Because I don't have to set up a project often. Maybe someone who's done courses would have that drilled into their head and they'd know it from heart, but I don't. I have to check every time. I have to, like, look at my files and be like, okay, so, like, copy this part here, do that. And bam, I got a new project going. It's different for me. My brain is weird. See, my teletranslations don't make enough to support something like college, even if I wanted to do something like college. Not right now, at least. So you're neutral away. I'll use Divine Gate too. Maybe someday. I don't know. I do have some paid projects going on this year, which is nice. Here and there. Hey, yeah, morning. I just started up the expansion today. Let's see. It came up as a topic earlier. Do you know anything about the Touhou encounter Shikigami? I was trying to find Shizuha earlier, and Koakuma, and I wasn't encountering them. Do you know if that's just bad luck, or is there a trick to finding them? Oh, I can go up here. Oops. Let's see. My work is not as structured as it should be. I got little magnet heads. What enemies that just drop materials here? That's fine, though. You just think they're random encounters. Okay. That seems to be the consensus, that there's no trick to it. I wasn't sure if it was like, oh, they have to be on this specific screen of the area, or like they're this specific symbol, or it's a random symbol every time. Because I'm getting like mixed messages. Like one of the Steam guides up for DODW right now, a Japanese guide, says that they think that they work the same way that Yukari do. That like, if it's not a specific symbol, it's not going to be that symbol. You have to try a different symbol. Something like that. They say that's how Yukari work. I don't know, so I could be quoting strangely, they could be quoting strangely. Don't dig too deep into it, but the point is, there's a lot of conflicting reports. This game is not as well understood as GOS, I guess. Where it comes down to is science. Let's see. Oh, there's only one way to go. From here. I don't need to fight more Elite Tanuki, please. Super Elite Tanuki, excuse me. Address them properly, with respect. Okay. I died to you last time, didn't I? Right, that's why you're not in Ambassador yet. Okay, let's do Film Shower. Actually, lowering magic attack on that thing would probably be pretty nice. Let's do that instead. Alright, pull out offense, please. I'm ignoring the Tanuki, that Silk Princess or whatever she's in the back needs to He needs to be dealt with first. Good if this gets off early. Well, that would be if it worked, but it doesn't. Rule of thumb, if there's something that you want to use that against, there's at least a 50% chance that it won't work. Maybe higher. I did 0 damage, but it did at least debuff her. Weird. Okay, do I have an elemental slay? I do. Won't do much damage, but might as well. Okay, past that, I think we're good to just whittle you down, right? I hope. Still getting great XP from this place. The game wants to like push your level ahead, I guess, so everything here is treated as high level. Is good in my book. Really didn't want to bother. These guys are just materials and nothing more for me. Notice that doesn't reach the other eyeballs. Not even really sure what these guys do. I don't think he really did much before. He's got high physical attack, I guess, but like... I couldn't tell you what he did to me last time I encountered him. I think he buffed himself? He seems kind of mild for a red enemy. When you've got stuff like the super ninjas that can show up. But he's buffing. So he's dying, he's getting debuffed too. Did you just use Spell Enhance on yourself twice? Okay. How poor is that thing's AI? I don't think I've ever seen an enemy use the same buff on itself twice. I didn't even remove it. Gutless does not cancel that out. So I don't know why that was what he chose to do. There's nothing over here. Except a very inconvenient dead end. By the way. That's all that you get. I do need the chemical garter. I wish that the other Shikigami would have that. Not Shikigami, I wish the proper, like, big Tanuki guy, the red symbol one, would have it. Let's see. Sansa River number 2. Okay. Alright, thanks. I'll go grab her after I'm, like, after I either get through this place or wiping it, by the way. If you could check Kawakuma too, that would be useful. Those are the only two that I need. At least in the main game. I don't think there's any more in the, Festival. I could be wrong on that, but I don't think so. If there are, they weren't in the guide on Steam, and I forgot about them. Nice. Finally, she got a new skill. This is probably good, right? Let's give me that. 310. Okay. Sure. Whatever. That's got 0 delay, so this is like technically your best single target skill besides drag and drop, which doesn't count because it's 40 MP. It's easy to check that you're in Sansa River 2. You can just pause the screen. It says the number of the area that you're in. The game's good about that. Okay, and you can level that too, so that's fine. You got Shockwave? No, you got Shockwave. Okay. which you can't level with this, so we have to switch off to something else. Dimensional Slash, sure. Oh, so it's like, okay. The second encounter table for Sansa River. I understand. Okay. Shockwave. I don't need it. It's everything. I'm just gonna keep Slays on her for now, though, I think. It's a bit better, maybe. Okay, so this was a dead end. Good. I'm glad. Alien Locust. Thanks, I hate it. Let's use your new skill and check it out. Kishin Reprisal. Oh, it's actually a raw attack. Neat. So you're weak to fire and earth. This guy's probably weak to... I think usually insects are weak to water. Sometimes fire, sometimes earth. I don't know. I guess it varies a bit. I'll just do whatever. Can't be that big of a deal. Cool. That's very animated. Why does the cactus know apnea rush? Why does the cactus punch me? I mean, it's not so strong that I really want to waste MP doing it again right now, though. Not in particular. Okay, so I have to double back and go the other way. Good. That's fine. Looks like I've done everything up on this screen for now. I have to come there from a different side. Like, from a different warp, rather. It's okay. Good. I'm not determined to beat this whole place right now, by the way, depending on how long it is. But we'll see. Let's see. There's a couple ways to go here. I guess we'll do this one first. I don't want to fight you guys. 3 screens and one of them Makai's. It's Makai 3, I know that much. That's like the general area that it's in. I mean, I can't just run from this. I still need stuff, so sure. 5 accuracy. Go ahead, Yuka. Use Ancient Duper. We haven't seen the animation yet. Might as well. I think it's Makai 3 Stratum 3, is what the guide said, I believe. Let me check real quick. And the guide had an actual screenshot of the bestiary entry too, so unless the bestiary entry is wrong. Yeah, Makai 3 Stratum 3 is what the bestiary says. I can't go through there yet. Wait, can I just go through the wall? Yeah, I can just do that. Wall arrows. I think I have to go there from... Yeah, okay, I see. You don't just go down through the wall here, it's from below. Okay, so I'm going the right way. So now I go down. I think we've actually been pretty thorough so far, so that's good. Good on here too. Or Chalcum. Ooh. This would be nice. 4% isn't terrible. Considering there's multiple in the fight. Nice. So it might not be total suffering farming or Chalcum and Adamantite. 2 water. I guess I should probably make some more stuff with it at this point, maybe, huh? I'll bring that up, let me see. What page is that? That is the... Yeah, that's Quackma. Yeah, there's Stratum Makai 3. It's correct. The wiki supports what the game says. Typically that'd be the other way around. But you never know what you can trust. I don't know, I mean, I can't imagine that the numbers are mixed up. It's not impossible, but I don't know how I could have made that mistake, so I doubt it. Maybe it's treated internally one way and it's named the other way. Like, maybe they made the areas in one order, but they decided it's actually better if we order them like this in the game. That'd be my guess, but I don't really know. I didn't go into that other room, by the way. I kind of want to go back. I'm going to go back. Because I feel like this way might be progress. No, no, no. I don't want to fight the Tanuki. Oh, you don't need to check your bestiary to save. There's a screenshot of the Japanese bestiary. Well, I guess that's just the Japanese one. I guess it would answer if the numbers got mixed up. Doubtful, though. Might have been P with Patchy. That's uncommon. Very uncommon. But yeah, I'll run over and try to get these guys soon. I'll probably enough on that for the day. Oh, he's actually doing something. Not much though. Not much at all. Baby enemies. So he's mostly buffer and debuffer, I guess. That's super significant if he just appears with other Tanuki, though. Can't really do much. Where did I... Oh, I'm down here, right. Okay, let's go up through here. This is probably just a dead-end room with something. Maybe this is one of the Shikigami, even? No, it's just a chest. Ancient disc. Okay. Sure. Alright, so now we move on. Yeah, we've already pulled that. Okay. Everything's clear so far. There's only one way to go right now. I have a whole area mapped out in my head, and by that I mean I've forgotten all the areas that I don't need to go to because I don't need to remember them. It's that simple. You can clear that working memory. I've done all the side stuff, and I know the correct path now. It's this way. This is how I process areas in RPGs. Well, and in like Metroidvanias, anything where it matters, really. That's down... Oh, okay, I see. You just go through this wall. Okay. I don't think I missed anything yet, either. I think I'm doing good. I forget if there's a boss at the end of this place or not. If there isn't, then that's kind of nice. And I can just get through it and get a checkpoint. That'd be cool. For next time. You're weak to... Everything's weak to water here, actually. That's cool. Very good to hear. So is this stuff expensive? Yeah, it's like 20 a piece, almost. That's why I read of MP. I see now. Thought I saw something. I had to kill a spider yesterday. Traumatizing. I assume you mean Twitch DMs. I have to open Twitch. Hold on a sec. Yeah, Twitch is DMs. Oh, Discord. I don't... Oh, message request. That didn't come up as a notification. Okay, thanks. Let's see. No way, really? It says Makai 4. Hold on, okay, let me bring up my translation files. This is interesting. Is something mislabeled here? What happened? Okay, I'm looking at the PFN sheet. Let's see. Makai 3, 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 well, Makai 4. Makai 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4, 4. I think there's mentions in External too. Yeah. Oh, that's just cutscenes. I don't know where this discrepancy comes from. It's correct in the sheets. Weird. Hold on. The thing is in this PFN sheet that I'm looking at, that this is like the warp checkpoint sheet, basically. This doesn't have, like, how do I put this? It doesn't have the overall area names on the map. So I don't know where those are. If they're anywhere. Those might have been something that Hachikuma did themselves and messed up. It's not impossible. I'm just taking a look around here and I don't see anywhere where this could be wrong. They're just like battle text conditions. So that you can't see this. I don't want to show off like the circle's working files anyway. That's not really appropriate. Of course. And everything over here is just skills, Shikigami items and monsters. I think Hachikuma did something here. I don't know why or how, but it seems like they're switched around, or maybe they're both labeled as Makai 4. Probably just... Wait, hold on, I know. Wait, hold on, I just realized. I think I know. I think it's an error in the bestiary. Yeah, it's an error in the bestiary. Yep, it's an error in the bestiary. I forgot the bestiary. So those tags that you see in the bestiary are manually written. Okay, I see. It was an error on my part. So I'm gonna partially blame Hachikuma for this. So this bestiary is sorted by headers. You know, we have like the Nameless Hill, and all the enemies in the Nameless Hill, they have a field to the right that says their encounter. So this is what's written in the bestiary. This isn't automatic. You have to manually translate this for every enemy. It says Nameless Hill. In Sanzu River, we got, you know, Ninja, we got the Stack Stones, the Spectre, Oshida-sama, the Lich, says to the right, Sanzu River. Then we have Makai 3D. And we look here, we got Sumerk, Deep Makai Moth, Poison Ooze, Allosaurus, Earth Dragon, Great Deep Makai Moth, Quackma, and Kakuyoko Daibu. Kakuyoko, he's a boss, that's his question mark. So, all the regular enemies here says Third Stratum Makai 4. Except Quackma, who is for some reason Third Stratum Makai 3. So she's an exception in this list. And it looks like I copy and pasted too quickly and didn't notice that, basically. So, there you go. Again, this is the kind of thing that hopefully, you know, if we had been able to test the game properly before release a bit longer, and didn't have it suddenly get released due to the publisher wanting to release it when they released it, I guess it probably would have been caught. If it really is 4, then it means that the Japanese version is wrong and that my copy-paste error is correct. Which is interesting. That's especially interesting if that's the case. Because that means that Hachikuma wrote with the wrong number. That very much could be the case. For all I know, this might have even been reported by the testers, and this could be in the report sheet, but that was like 2 years ago, and I don't remember all of that. I translated the reports for Hachikuma to see them, but it's been so long that I don't remember. But I could believe it. I reported a lot of other stuff to them. You know, we did have beta testers for this game too, and, you know, they were doing a good job, but we just Hachikuma wasn't able to fix all this stuff on time. I mean, the thing to verify now, the only thing left to verify is to go in-game and see where she actually shows up. So I'll go to Makai 4, because that's probably where she actually is. But I'll get Shizuha first. Because she's a symbol, probably. We just have to hit the second encounter table in the Sons of Nakawa. I want to get through this godforsaken laboratory. Almost done here, I think. Maybe. I don't recall if there's a boss here. I feel like there might not be. I hope not. Okay, cutscene room. I think Oh, it's Kassen. Oh? Those two buns on the side of that head. Hey, is that... Reimu? And everyone else, too. Kassen. Well, it really is you. It's Kassen from the mountain. Looking at how you're standing around here spaced out, floating around here spaced out, I bet you were doing that recollection training of yours again, weren't you? Well, I may be a hermit. I wouldn't do something so relaxed under the current circumstances. So you know what I have to do now? I fixed that in the sheet just now. I have to go back and make it wrong again. So I don't forget this. Maybe. 5-4. The stupid game. However, I was worrying about the future. The future. My own future after being involved in this incident and becoming like I am now. I'm trying to resolve the incident, but with the state I'm in, will I be able to save Gensoki or even myself? That sort of worry. Maybe I didn't make a copy in mistake error. Maybe I wrote it correctly and told Hachikuma, hey, confirm this, fix it in the Japanese, because I don't want to change it. Like, because I don't want to change the Japanese without permission. And that kind of thing. Oh, so does that mean you're hunting for her too? The culprit behind the incident, that is. Specifically with the Japanese, they kept a channel in our Discord server of the typos to fix in Japanese. Like, as I came up with them. Then they'd go through and they'd do all those changes themselves just to make sure that they were correct. Even though I could have very much easily done them. That's how we did it. Yes, of course. I too am a resident in Tokyo. And I can't simply stand by and watch as my precious homeland faces danger. With a world of chaos, considering its connection to that place, and Gensoki's destruction threatening my lead on that thing, I must act. All this is vague on purpose and means nothing, by the way. I asked. Huh? Oh, I'm just talking to myself. It's not referenced in-game. By the way, I admire the way you've been handling this, Reimu. Huh? What do you mean? I think at this point, this was probably, like, still somewhat early or, like, midway-ish into the Kassen's manga. So I think maybe we didn't understand her motivations yet. I don't know. I haven't read Kassen's manga. I don't understand her motivations. You've been carrying out your duties as the Hakurei Shrine Maiden properly. No, the 3 double Devas do not get more dialogue. You could miss them. You don't even have to go get them Shikigami. They probably show up in the ending, but I don't even know if that's true. In accumulating many good deeds. If only you could always be this diligent. I didn't ask you. But you know, I do what's needed when the time comes. Plus those deeds should eventually come around full circle and help my shrine flourish. You're constantly saying that your shrine is always barren. Oh, shut up. You like visitors because you're tainted with worldly desires. Huh? She's right, Reimu. Good deeds must not be mixed with worldly thoughts such as self-interest. The very idea is preposterous. Irk. To begin with... Now they're lecturing her. I really wish you'd gotten all 3 of the Gorgon sisters playable in DOS, and that they'd all had, like, dialogue in Lingering Summer Heat. Lidos is cool and all, but I wanted to see more from the others. Ugh, I should have kept my mouth shut. Anyway, that should suffice for a modest lecture. Since we share the same destination, let's work toward it together, Kassen. I'm not sure if I'll be of any help like this, but yes, I'll gladly join you. Come on then, let's go, guys. Everyone wakes back up. It's the Deep Makai Moth area. Okay. As soon as I'm done in here, I'm gonna go back and give it a check. I still don't have a checkpoint here. Don't ask why there's like a research facility here in Makai anyway, by the way. Or whatever this place is, underground facility. It's just here. I don't think there's anything like this in PC98. I have played all the PC98 games. The closest we have is the hyper probability space vessel or whatever in 3, and that is not what this is. Okay, alright, there we go. Alright, I have a warp. Oh, shut up. I can travel if I want to. I can leave my underground waterway behind. Okay. So. Sanzu no Kawa. So we're looking for where the Deep Makai moths are. I think the last area has the wrong encounter table. That's probably too far, so we probably have to go to like the middle. I mean, that's the thing with the PC settings, you know. They're so poorly defined that there is a lot of leeway for flexibility and freedom, which is nice. They should be used more often. I'm gonna assume I need to go one more screen in, probably. I have like three screens of enemies. Then maybe I'll find them. I don't think there were any Deep Makai moths on this screen last time I was here, though. So maybe it's not here. Not sure. Also, I still forget how to get back over to that one other area. It still has not come back to me yet. It's probably just a place I walk to in the water that I keep missing. I'm not sure if there's any moths here, though. I'm looking around. I'm gonna go up one more screen. I think this is the same encounter table as the one below. Do these encounters look right? I kind of doubt it. Because I did a bunch of fights here before, I don't think I saw a single moth. And I definitely didn't see a single Chizuha. I know that much. They look right, okay. Oh, sorry, the moths are for Koakuma, of course. Yeah, my bad, I misread. Okay, so this is just for Chizuha, so it should be good. Okay. Gotcha. I conflated stuff wrong. I inflated incorrectly. Then it just comes down to luck, I guess. Okay. Right, okay. So if the Ishida somewhere right here, that should be a good sign. Okay. So I just got unlucky last time then, when I was here. Because I think this is the screen I did a bunch of encounters in. Like 10 or 20. Could be wrong. We need to start dragging them around to different parts of the screen, maybe. Let's switch up here. What is this fight? Huh? I haven't seen this one. Maybe that's a good sign, the fact that I'm seeing a new fight up in this part of the screen. I'm gonna fight, like, around here. Marissa showed up constantly for me within like 2 or 3 fights. I had no issues. I had trouble beating her at that point in the game because she's actually pretty scary. She does a ton of damage. But I didn't have any trouble finding her. The only ones I haven't seen Koakuma a single time. I found Chizuha once when passing through here the first time. Died to her, then forgot to go back for her later. So Koakuma's the only one I never naturally encountered in this playthrough, so I guess I got pretty lucky, didn't I? All things considered. Okay, my drink has been drunk. By the way, I don't think, you're here when I talked about it, but pretty soon I'm going to be doing another GOS playthrough. I'm going to be doing a co-op playthrough with a friend who has never played the game before. I'm going to be doing it on Steam Remote Play. So we're going to both have access to the controls, basically. He's going to be taking 3 party members, I'll be taking 2 party members and the commander. He'll be doing the overworld stuff unless he gets lost. He might. He has aphantasia. He is, frankly, dog shit at navigating maps. So it's going to be a fun time. He's not a Touhou fan in particular. He's played some of the mainline games. He's beat some of them. So it took some convincing, but he's played enough bad RPGs this year that I told him, like, you know, look, just pretend this isn't a solo game, play it for its RPG merits. We just played Dragon Quest IV together and we both hated it. If you can play through that, you can play through GOS with me, you know? He's like, okay, fine, I'll do it. So, he's gonna do it. I think he'll like the game. It was the DS version. We played the DS version. We'd never played 4 before. Not really great experience. Super grindy. Battles were kind of a little bit flat. We might have made things harder on ourselves by fixing ourselves to a specific party and not using the, like, healing and buffing characters as much. We used the hero for healing in the last chapter. So, But still, we didn't have too great of a time, really. We just kinda wanted the game to be over with. We had to grind a lot. But apparently, from this point onward is when Dragon Quest starts getting better, I think he said. So we used the hero, we used, Maya? Whichever one has, like, just the offensive magic. We used Ragnar and we used Torneko, because he really wanted Ragnar and Torneko. So his turns were nothing but just attacking. Until the end of the game, when we put, like, this healing orb thing on Torneko, so he just healed us every turn. And of course, in the post-game chapter, you get a different character who we replaced Torneko with, but that was that. That's a separate thing altogether. That's like getting, Angra in your party. Shizuha... Okay, I want to just double check something real quick. I'm quite sure I don't have her. I'm, like, quite sure I don't have her already. See, wait. Hold on. Did I beat her the first time after all? I swear I looked through, and I didn't see her. There she is. Why? Oh my god, I see why. You know why? Because they put the random encounter Shikigami at the end of the list instead of sorting them by the game they appeared. Why do they do that? I have had Shizuha this whole time. Why is she sorted here? Put her with Minariko! Ugh. So many strange choices. Just move the IDs further. Move the IDs further. Add a sword ID. Do something. You can add an extra column. You got probably like 40 columns in that sheet already. Okay, let's go get Quackma. Hate this game. Alright. So. Stratum 3. We're gonna try Makai 4, because I think the game lied to us. Makai 4 is over here. Da 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 da. Where are the enemies? Oh, there's no enemies on the screen? Or do I need to, like, go over here? Okay. It's a tree, not an enemy. What is this strange enemyless screen? Did they just forget to put them here? There's so many other screens like this one that have their own enemies. Okay, look, I'm not gonna do the screen. I'm just gonna go somewhere else. Clock tower the end. We'll just go backwards from here. Okay, Deep Makai Moths. So, is this the right encounter table then? Hopefully? Maybe? Shield of Support. Support. Give me the Shield of Support. Do it. We'll use water then, because the planes are also weak to water. So it's crazy then. That means the bestiary has just been wrong in Japanese this whole time. I'm gonna go look at the report sheet from a couple years ago. And I'm gonna see if we reported this to the devs. I don't know where the report sheet is. Let me find the Devil of Decline Discord server. Here it is. Beta testing sheets. I want to see if we found this and reported it and then just didn't fix it. Issue tracker. I have the issue tracker. Okay. I'm gonna go to this page. I'm gonna search Koakuma. No, I don't see anything, surprisingly. So I guess we didn't find it. Okay. So... well, time for me to add it to the sheet. Not like they're gonna look at this again, but... I'm gonna put it in here. Let's see. 時間によると、この場所は、3になってるけど、実際に、5になってる。Label as text or 表示。時間が違うけど。Alright. I mean, I'm pretty confident that you're correct. If you saw her in the same table as the Deep Makai moths, I think you're correct. So, if we ever get back to DoD, which isn't implausible, by the way, it's not implausible. I was talking with the dev a couple months ago about their games, and I can't say exactly what's happening. There might be an update coming for GOS in the future, in like a year or so. That adds... it's 5%. It might add Chinese language support, maybe. That's maybe being worked on behind the scenes. So, at the same time, I was like, hey, maybe while we're doing this, we could look into fixing up Devil of Decline's crashes and other issues. And he's like, sure, link me the sheet again because I've lost it. And I linked him the sheet. And that was the extent of the conversation, but progress. We acknowledged that DoD is a broken mess. Maybe I really do need just to ask for the project files. Why am I doing fights, by the way? I should just be running. Run. Oh wait, because they had stuff I needed, technically. Fields that I really want. Mace of Misfortune that I really don't want. Okay, right now. It's not a concern right now. I'm not here for items, I'm here for... Wakama. Tiny devil. Small devil. Earth dragon. And that child. Are you sure this is the exact right place? And like this isn't a different set of encounter tables that have the moths as well? Oh no. I feel like the encounter tables are what we have to trust here, and if they say that they're here, then... let's decide. Oh, jeez, almost died. Okay. And he had like the raw data available to him, which was difficult to parse. They basically said like, you sure he wants this? This is gonna be a pain to parse. Like, yeah, he wants to figure it out badly enough that he'll like match the IDs to like the area numbers and the enemies and stuff. He'll make it work. I was like, okay. Here's this human unreadable file. Enjoy. Crunch. You know. You know. Should probably be leveling you so you get your good stuff. You're level 18. You probably get your good thing at level 24. Makai 2 and 5 infrequently. You mean Makai 4? We're in Makai 4 right now. Oh, you mean the only other areas. I see. Probably. 300 damage. Good to know. Now the only problem is if there is some underlying system that isn't made clear by the sheets where like each symbol gets like 4 or 5 encounters attributed to it and it rolls through them or something doesn't change. Or something weird like that. I don't know. These games are real enigmas. Or after we just take the damage for us, it's okay. So I'll do some different symbols too. I don't care, I don't want it. Not badly enough. If it's an accessory, maybe I'll make it an exception and just go for it, but otherwise, eh. Alright, we're gonna go up to... Oh, that's the screen from before. I see. Okay, maybe I'll go down, just for the heck of it. Just for the Makai of it. Just for the Jigoku of it. I can't wait for Touhou 20 to introduce another hell file. Coming out this month, right? Anyone know what day it's coming out? I actually don't know. I haven't played the demo either, by the way. I'm totally fresh on it, besides the fact that I've seen characters and stuff on Twitter. 17th. Cool. Less than a week. Nice. What game? I'm talking about Touhou 20 when it comes out. It's okay, I'm running. Cool. Sunday. Oh, they put on damage, never mind. Ugh. Gotta waste my time, eh? Honestly, it's faster if I just do this. I just perish. And just warp back. Yeah, it'll probably take an extra day or two, but that's not that bad. Oh wait. I always look forward to a new Gensaku. Moth. So, you know, I checked before, everyone's sub. I'm just gonna triple check because I was wrong with Shizuha. Yeah, I don't have Quackmole. She's explicitly missing, okay? There's no case this time where, oops, I had her the whole time like Shizuha. I'm missing Quackma. So, she really has got to be around somewhere. I can't believe we resolved the incident, but we never found Quackma. We just never returned to the library. She's just still wandering out in Makai. So, what happens to like these parts of Makai? Like, if you're in them when the world gets reconstructed back to normal again, instead of getting sent back to Gensokyo, are you just in Makai now? Is Quackma just in Makai after the world is reconstructed and she's confused, lost, doesn't know where she is? She's probably back to like being solid, don't get me wrong, but she still has no idea how to leave. Poor Quackma. Poor child. That's fair. She could be from Makai, actually. Being a devil. I guess it's somewhat likely. I mean, I don't know, though. You know, because the SDM crew generally came from, like, the outside world. So... No, I don't know about that, actually, because that would mean that they came from the outside world, and then really quickly, you know, like, before the incident happened in USD, before Reimu went there to the mansion, Quackma somehow came from Makai and started settling in a mansion living there. Or I guess maybe Patchy could have summoned her from Makai? She wanted to summon a devil to serve her, and it happened that she got one from Makai. That could be. I guess that's the closest way I could explain it. Yeah, summoned being makes sense. I think I'll have that be my headcanon from now on. That makes some sense. It's not like Zune really cares about Quackma. Some characters just don't get much love. Even Momiji got to end up in a double spoiler. Of course, you know, she had an actual, like, name in her game. In Line of Faith, so I guess that's why. Would have been a nice chance for Zin to go back and give the characters official names, or just go with the fan names. But no, he's probably never going to. All the chances in the world, but he's just never going to. They're never going to be acknowledged in the main one games. Never properly. Never my name. I have no expectations for that man. Pure disappointment. Love his work, but... man. Nothing down here. Oh yeah, I remember hearing about that, yeah, actually. It's like a feedback thing, so we decided to make them more proper. You know, I guess if it hadn't been to that reception for EOSD, Lily White might have not had a name. And we might have just called her, like, Shirayose or something, like just White Fairy, or something like that. Because we wouldn't have known any better, right? So we would have had Big Fairy, Little Devil, and White Fairy. Things could have changed so much. I'm not sure Quackma exists. I think Quackma might just be a rumor. Like, I have checked a lot of encounters in Makai 3 too, but if this is where the encounter table says she is, she should be here. Should I check a different encounter table in Makai 4 maybe? Is there a different encounter table in Makai 4? I'm actually not even sure there is. I can come in from over here. Where's this? Oh, this is the stupid screen again. Yeah, I don't want to do that. No, actually, Makai 4, it's just the screen. This is the only screen with any encounters here. As you come in from the top, there's nothing. You go here, you go to the clock tower. There's an encounters up there. You go down, and it's just like where Shikigami or an item was, and there's no encounters there. This is the only screen with any encounters here. So, if she really is in Makai 4, she has to be here. You find the Yoshida-sama here too, funny enough. It's the fact that we still haven't found her that lends some credence to, like, there being another underlying system at play here, you know, the whole, like, enemy symbol thing mattering theory that that one user had. Steam. Like, I would think we would have found her right now. She probably has like a 5% encounter chance or something, you know? Something like that, maybe. But I think we would have probably triggered that by now. We even found Yukari before we found her. Yukari are probably even rarer, if I had to guess. Just a theory. Why are there so many surprise attacks around here anyway? I wonder how surprise attacks work in these games. Clearly it's not those enemies are like really fast or something. I don't expect that the poison ooze is outspeeding any party members except maybe Yuka. I think that's the second time the monk's gotten a surprise attack on me. Okay, so that's the case. Interesting. Yeah, I mean, that's what people were theorizing was the case with Guacama. Well, all the Toho things. I miss Yakima. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. I mean, you have anecdotal evidence that says it's not in your previous grinding experience. Actually, can't you just summon her again? You're in the party. Okay, I'm gonna check all the symbols. I'm gonna walk back to the shrine to reset them at the circle and come back and check them again. That's what the guide says to do on Steam. I'm just gonna try that. I'm gonna check every symbol once. I haven't checked the one over there at the chest, maybe. Ah, out of the way. Yeah, that's essentially what I'm gonna do. Touch all the enemies. I gotta go all the way around. I probably did touch that one. Let's go back to the shrine now. Okay. Shrine. Makai. Clock Tower of the End. Encounter 1. I usually don't come to this middle part of the map, actually. There's a couple symbols here. Alright, that's 3 symbols. So now we keep going down here. 4 symbols. 5 symbols. Plane. Helicopter. Poison. Oh dear. Yeah, that's why I'm confused. Orisa was really easy to find. 6 symbols. Seven. Yeah, I'm trying to find Quack. She's the last of the Touhou encounters that I need. We discovered that apparently, according to the encounter tables, the bestiary in Japanese is wrong about her location. And due to me accidentally putting 4 instead of 3 in English, the bestiary in English is correct. If the encounter tables are to be believed. So, a mistake on my part led to it being correct in English. But it's wrong in Japanese. That's the leading theory right now, it seems. No, apparently she's supposed to be Makai 4, according to the encounter tables, actually. Crazy, huh? So, in the sheets, she's... all the other enemies in her section of the sheet are in Makai 4. The Japanese, she's suspiciously labeled as Makai 3. By labeled, I mean a text-only label. A text-only label in the bestiary. So it doesn't mean anything, it's just the info. But the actual encounter tables say that she should be in 4. Goodness, I would welcome even thousands of dollars as payment, honestly, at this point. Of course, don't give me too much credit though, because I didn't test this game. I didn't have the time while translating it. Testing a game of this size, or like Live of the Touhou, and being thorough about it is a huge undertaking, so I delegated that to some other testers. And they generally did a good job, but it's not their fault. The game is a mess. It's publisher and Circle. I don't want to blame, but if we're to say, you know, like the cause, it's because the publishers released early and then the Circle went inactive and yada yada. They slowed down a bit before that point anyway, so it happens. You know, I'm not blaming any individual people. I'm not hating on anyone, and I'm not saying anyone sucks. But a course of actions that people chose led to this. I think it's fair to point that out. It wasn't the testers. They did a good job. No, you did good. You did good. Really, Hachikuma should have given us a proper tool to view the cutscenes this time around. They didn't have one in DoD, which sucks, because there's more cutscenes. There's variants of cutscenes. Zelda fan did multiple playthroughs. He kept save files with all the different parties and stuff. He tested the different variants with different Shikigami recruits. I told him it was going too far. He didn't need to do all that. I appreciated it. I love the guy's attention to detail, but I don't know how you do that without burning yourself out. Like, some of the variations for, like, different character combinations and stuff, the cutscenes, like, oh, you recruited this character, so they should get mentioned in the scene. Some of them, like, were swapped around, some of them didn't work, stuff like that. Yeah, he is a super fan by, you know, the most clear definition. I mean, yeah, I've done more encounters here than I have in the other one. I could go back to Makai 3. I don't know. It's possible as well that maybe Zelda fans, like, data sheet has the wrong Makai label somewhere or something. Maybe this effect rippled. I don't know. Maybe it is my fault in the end for writing Makai for English. I don't know if it's correct or not. Hard to say. There are a lot of ifs and questions to be had here. 775. Oh. Okay. Dimensional slash. We also get chain slash. We're gonna level it up too. I will equip it, maybe. What does it do? Slays led with the skill have increased damage. So you want to use this if you have a sword that already has a slay on it. Okay. I could give you Quackman's monster ID. I could give you any monster's monster ID if you like. I don't know how helpful that is. I have that data. I think Quackman is 2539. Or 217, I'm not sure which of these IDs is the actual ID. One of those, I hope. Yeah, 54000. See, unfortunately, I don't have that data on my end here. I wish I did. But that's not data that had to be translated, that's just internal data that gets handled, so I don't know. Oh, yeah, okay. Yeah, that makes some sense. I mean, I'm kind of surprised that the area in front of the clock tower of the end doesn't count. Because that means there's 4 areas, actually. So there's this screen. I'll show you now. There's the looping screen up here. There's the one down below, which I'll go to in a sec. Then there's this one, which also is labeled as Makai 4. This is Makai 4-3. This is Makai 4-2. I assume the one below is Makai 4-4, maybe. Yes. So there's 4 screens. It's just not all of them have encounters. Only one does, in fact. Da, 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 da. Da, da, da. Let me see if the peak update is getting out. Yeah, I keep on checking every couple hours. Peak. Hey, it's out. Nice. Cool. Cool. Just checking with some friends and seeing if they want to play once I'm done. Cool. Sounds like I have peak plans after this. Good. So you think it might be Makai 3 after all? Or where? Check the moths again. Okay. Do they also show up in Makai 3 or something? In one of the tables? I mean, there are other enemies you could check here, like the Earth Dragon. The purple ooze, I don't know if I've seen it anywhere else before. The Earth Dragon, I think, shows up in a few places. Okay. Alright, let's go back to Makai 3 then. We'll go in from over here. So I think this is the only screen I checked for Koa. So maybe we want to check... No, I went to the midpoint too, actually. I'll still up here in 3. Okay. Well, I don't know. Looks like this screen shares the encounter table with the other one I did before, maybe? I think it does, yeah. Let me go to Sansa River entrance. No, I'm not already there. Actually, maybe I am. Maybe both of them are on the same screen. That could be. Da 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 da. Hey, found her. Okay, let me go remove the report from the root sheet. From the report sheet. Hold on. Let me see. Let me adjust things for what they need to be adjusted for here. Okay, so she is indeed in Makai 3. And let me... Why did I close Firefox? Oops. Let me see. Let me get my report sheet back up again. And remove it from the issue tracker since it's correct after all. So the issue is my copy paste after all. Okay, it was a bad copy paste on my end. Everything is okay. We figured it out. Okay. Move that. Okay. Also, we're good. Okay. Alright. Now, hopefully she doesn't kill the party. I don't think she will. She's pretty weak compared to everything else we've fought recently. I think we're more than okay. Why would I use Flying Fantastica here? Why would I ever do that? Yeah, well, at least we narrowed down that the only thing wrong here is the fact that I copy and pasted Makai 4 when Quackman is Ares 3. It's because she's sorted with the Makai 4 enemies for whatever reason in the big monster sheet that I have access to. I don't know why. Again, a little bit Hajiku's fault, but it's, you know, I wasn't observant enough. There's a lot of stuff to do there. There were a lot of strings to type and copy and paste. So, it happened. Let's see. I will put her on. So, Sho also got her skill. Let's take off Sho. No, let's take off... No, Ron's good to keep. I'll take off Sho. Now I'll take off Ron. Now I'll take off Zuli. Let's take off Zuli, actually. She doesn't really give stats that you want, anyway. You actually want Otoha for stats, huh? But it's not really time for that. Oh, they've cost him too. Blech. Too many Shikigami. Give me more slots in the expansion. Just make the slots go all the way across the screen. I want 5 per character, please. I need that. Generic looking costume. Alright, let me just do a couple of fights to get some levels on Shikigami, and then I'll be wrapping up. Because I wanted Shizuha to get her, like, level 20 whatever skill it was. And I don't even remember what Quackmon gets besides just dark stuff, but I'm sure there's some cool stuff there. I don't know. Da, 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 da. Oh, I didn't see these guys before. These girls, these women. That's okay, I don't think they're gonna last too long. Okay, so you have dark... Okay, dark illusion, so that's like teleport, but it works for everyone. That's great. That is really good. There's a lot of fights where that would have been useful. And you have like a medium power dark attack, which is still good to have access to. You'll get more later, I'm sure. Oh. We're too slow. Oh, no, she used it back. That's not fair. Alright, so they outsped Remelia. That's not good. That is in fact bad. If they outspeed Remelia, that's... Well, I should have used her spell card, I guess. I didn't know they were gonna go that fast. Okay. Let's try to find these guys again, maybe. I totally missed that fight before, by the way. I didn't encounter it a single time. And I did like 3-5 fights in that area. Didn't see any Queen Flayers. Guess they're somewhat rare. Hey, it's this guy again. I want to fight him again. Oh, okay, so Gedre... Yeah, I was wondering about that. Yeah. He's the guy who looked like... not Tsukumogami. Weird. I don't know why they changed it to what they changed it to specifically, though. It's so strange. Weird. Oh, you have the original. Great. I want to show it off. Okay. So this is what the original Gedre looked like. Let me bring up the Bestiary entry in a minute, too. Actually, I'll do this after the fight. I'll just after the fight, so I can show the Bestiary one. Let's see. Yep, the storehouse opens up into a post-game dungeon. Added in the W version, I believe. I don't think it was there before. The Hakurei Shrine Barrier. Let's put this on. Why not? Having a good compendium is so important for a game like this. Compendium UI deserves a lot of attention. Okay, now we have that on. So he breathes again, will nullify that. Apache will nullify everything. Nice, whatever. Just hit him with something. No, no, no. Why is that guy so weak? Oh, maybe we still have like dark resistance on or something from... I mean, Alpha doesn't even use dark that much, so I don't know. Maybe Remelia just has some. But I feel like that guy in the back should be doing a lot more damage than he is. But he's actually not really doing much. It's strange. You kind of have nothing to do this turn. I just hope the guy in the front doesn't heal the guy in the back. I hope I can finish him off before that happens. Stop. Yeah, these enemies are such a slog. Alright, we'll do hunting shots, whatever. Kassen will not do much, because she's Kassen. And we can probably finish the fight this turn. As long as there's no heals that go out. Please don't. Good, no heals. Okay, finally. I gotta fight that guy whenever I see him because you can recruit him. You know, it's gonna take a while, but you can. Guacama got something. Dark web. Okay. Guacama has installed Pour. You guys drop an item, yeah, but I'm not here for that right now. I want to fight the Queen player and get her in the Bestiary. That'd be nice. What do you mean I couldn't run? Go! Run! Leave! You're free to leave. You are not being detained. No. Stop. Why is this place like this? Three times in a row. Come on. These guys have a beef with me, apparently. I've already recruited them. You don't see that I have one of you equipped on Patchly? You're not like, oh, you're a friend, we'll spare you. No, you're an enemy, we'll wipe your team. Yuka, that was cool except for the part where you didn't run after. You were almost cool, Yuka. I want to fight the Queen Flayer. I'm not going anywhere yet. Want to get you in the bestiary. I don't need the orcs. Oh, no, I've already seen you actually, you're not new. Never mind. You're just big and scary. But you're nothing new at all. I forget where I saw you, maybe in the Interspace Boundary. Or maybe just the castle, I don't know. Right in the back is a tail. It's recruitable. Oh boy. Here we go. I can't wait to get breathed on by this thing. I'm so excited. Let's spell card it. Oh, never mind, it's dead. Not as big of a deal as I thought it'd be. Those things are scary in GOS, that's for sure. You're not gonna kill them in one turn in GOS that easily, I don't think. Okay. I got there's weak to dark. No recruits, that's okay. Gotta get that mercy counter up. Pity counter, excuse me. Pity is the term. Baba. At first I just wanted some levels, now I want to hunt Queen Flayers just so they're recorded. You're killing me here. This is so un-Hachikumo-like to like add a mental flare to an area and not make them the most common encounter. This is totally different from having in GOS. I might have for all I know, and I just forgot. I don't know. I mean, I saw it in Dragon Quest IV. It was in Dragon Quest IV. There was an enemy with the same name. That's why I initially commented on it. But she killed it. It killed me. Queen Flayers. Donnermeisters. I don't want to fight Donnermeisters. I hate them. Just like I hate these high mages. High wizards? High wizards. High wizards. Man, why is it so hard to run from enemies here? I would say it's level based, which makes sense, but there were so many enemies I was easily able to run away from earlier. Oh, wait, no, sorry, I said it backwards. There were a lot of enemies I couldn't run from, like, in the first try when I was in, like, Makai 3 earlier. I was, like, every maybe 5 fights or so failing to run, which I feel like was pretty bad. By the way, I forgot, I was gonna show, so, I got distracted there. I was fighting Big Devil. So look at this guy, Gedre. So, this is what he looks like here. But in the original game, he looked like this. Which I guess was something copyrighted, so they changed it. I do like the old Bestiary, it's pretty cool. I'm just gonna compare these real quick. I like the table look of it quite a lot. I think I prefer the old Bestiary easily, actually, because I like the selection top too. Yeah. I remember that from my first time playing through the game on PC back in the day. I like that old thing. Yeah. I like the old Bestiary more. Shame that they didn't keep it. He dropped a different item. He dropped, oh, he dropped the high ribbon back then, apparently. But now he drops the high garter belt. Oh, which actually is that the ribbon? Ribbons are traditional, like, status elements, not elements. I don't know. And someone also linked, so this is Humbaba in Final Fantasy. There you go. So yeah, I can see the resemblance for sure. The green guy with claws. Okay, so he does drop the same item. He just also dropped iron ore here, and maybe he dropped it there and they didn't add it to the thing. I don't know what they did in the old game. Maybe they just added more material drops. That's probably the case, huh? No. You're gonna provoke me and I'm just leaving, sorry. Alright, I can't look for these guys too much longer. I do have to end pretty soon here. This was supposed to be a 2-hour stream, but it took a while to find some stuff. I'll do until the party wipes again. Let's say that, until we wipe again trying to run and stuff. Oh hey, speak of the devil, here he is. And he's recruitable. So after this fight, he's got no weakness. He's of the Tsukumogami race. This mecha has a human face. That works. I feel like adding in the human face was a mistake, because now he doesn't seem like a Tsukumogami anymore at all. I'm sure they could have done something. I feel like just changing the color and adding the weird, like, apron, loincloth thingy would have probably been enough. Okay, again, like, he's not really weak to anything, so I'm just pounding away with whatever I can here. Hey, he's got human skin there. At least like a partial human face. And I take issue with that. Yeah, I feel like with all the changes at that point, you could easily just say, good enough. I'm pretty sure they've done less before for like their copyright fixes and settled on it, so, you know, I think they could have gone less extreme with this guy's changes too. No luck. Yeah, he looks a lot more like an angel, I totally agree. Especially with like the cloth, it's like priest-like or something, you know? Having that cloth out in front. That's what I think of too. The first time I saw him, I thought he was an angel. Not a Tsukumogami of all things. Oh boy. We didn't run. Okay. We're wiping here. No. Oh, Marissa came in. She came in clutch. She ran. Okay, here we go. We found him. Okay, so Amelia isn't going to be able to kill both of them in turn 1, but she can do this and maybe kill one, which is good, better than nothing. Let's see. I don't know why the angels are like that. It's just kind of a weird Hachikuma tradition, honestly. Okay. I'm just gonna spam spell cards. I'm just gonna spam some spell cards here, I think, honestly. Let's just, go first, because otherwise we don't get to go at all. I know how these things work. Okay. Just one. We can fight just one. Probably. Maybe. Depending on RNG. I think our chances are decent. As long as Remy gets another turn, we win. 50 damage. That was meant to hit the high wizard anyway. But it didn't really need to. Yeah, I figured to be immune to that. Or resistant, actually, not immune. You could make a whole video on, like, the history of Hachikuma enemy designs and, like, their tropes and how they've evolved and changed and where they started, probably. And, I'm in trouble, by the way. And I hate it. There was no way I could have won this fight. Like, I didn't do anything wrong, it's just Remy doesn't move fast enough to hit both of them. With a regular attack, she needs the spell card. Remy, please... If Remelia gets unstuck, if she doesn't get killed or paralyzed again this turn, I might be okay. Okay. Mercy. He had mercy. Kill it. Kill it, kill it, kill it, kill it. I can't buff potential in time. It goes before everything I do that isn't a spell card. He outspeeds Remelia's weapon skills. It really is super fast. It's okay, we beat him. Dark Breath. Nice, okay. No, it puts me here, that's funny. Alright, let's go through the bestiary. We got some new stuff today. Just give a bunch of slots and go straight into Predator Dragon. Meat-eating dragons. They're an especially vicious breed of the Baiba dragon that preys on other monsters. Daemon's Deep Deuce. Deuces of the depths, not all that strong. Greater Daemon. Powerful, high-ranking daemons. There's a clear line between these frightening beings and the lesser daemons belonging to the armies they lead. Human power alone will have a hard time defeating them. Grandiverse would sound better, yeah. Yeah, you're not wrong. Azrael. The Middle Eastern Angel of Death. Said to have free control over the death of humans, the book Azrael holds is thought to bring about the death of anyone whose name is written in it. His appearance is nothing short of disgusting. In fact, he looks nothing like an angel and everything like a monster. Let's see, Sylph Princess, a Gale 2. Further evolved Thunder Elementals. Gale refers to a very strong wind. Further evolved high-level Thunder Elementals. These noble and beautiful sylphs carry the title of Princess. Nothing there. Queen Flare. Female mental flares. Quite the Moe monsters just by their appearance. They'll do- oh, you can recruit them. They'll do the same things as other mental flares, with the difference being that they have access to a stronger version of Mental Blast. Wonderful. High Wizard. Magicians that stand at the top even among their powerful peers. They serve as top-class yet generic magic-looking foes. Oh yeah. Cleaner. These monsters blow themselves up to enact a forced cleanup of the land. Sure. Sure they do. Here's this guy. Elite Tanuki. Tanuki that stick out amongst their powerful peers. Tanuki may fall short of Kitsune and Cat Yokai, but some still manage to leave a mark on history. It used to just be green, by the way. I'm pretty sure. It used to just be a creeper. And then they released the game on consoles. Yeah, I never did get Mining Village. I'll have to go back for that. Red Symbol Monster. Did this Tanuki leave a mark on history? Let's see. Reptile. Flying Snake. Ask and confirm. Thank you. The flying snake lives in southern Africa. Yeah, I know. It's weird time-wise, right? Because it feels like DoD was before Minecraft, but I guess that's not the case. It sucks the blood of humans and other animals, then lays eggs in the wounds it leaves. The eggs absorb nutrients from their host before hatching into newborns, which eat their host's skin before emerging forth. It's said that when this happens en masse, it will result in the death of 1/3 of the life on Earth. I don't know where this comes from. But okay. Grok, is this true? Alien locust, insect-like life forms that came from space. We refuse to elaborate further. Winged eyeball. I was gonna say, like, there's more stuff on the other page there. Fodder enemies that appeared in the PC Nintendo games. Their actual names are unknown. Sariva, a great hero of a monkey race who stands equal to Hanuman. Golden orc. Gold-colored orcs. Thanks expansion dialogue. Expansion flavor text. Deep Makai cactus. A species of devil cactus that only grows in the deepest depths of Makai. Unknown. Agrivanog, Iris your form. Right hand of the devil. N.A. Left hand of the devil. N.A. They didn't even try. Let's see. Where's Guacama in here? Where do those enemies show up? Like the ones that you encounter? Would she be immortal or something? I see Shizuha. Guacama. I see Succubus. Damon? I don't see her. Surely not undead. Yokai, okay. Yep, here she is. Guacama. Are you okay with powerful magic illusions in the Scarlet Devil Mansion? Thanks. Okay. I forgot that I recruited for good Miyohi. You just get her. I don't think I've used her. Oops. There's so many yokai recruits that I just haven't used at all. My bad. Alright, but I gotta wrap up there. I'm gonna go play Peek with some friends before they fall asleep because of time zones. I'll try to be back tomorrow, or maybe even later tonight, depending on my sleep schedule. Who knows?